All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again for another Watchalong Premier League. Watchalong Premier League back. The action is back for Chelsea Football Club. Hopefully we get a victory today. I'm watching Aston Villa versus Arsenal. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are probably watching that as well. As you can see, this is the graveyard shift. It's nearly, what is it over there? As you can see, the time 1 a.m. Sydney time. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very tough one if we don't win. But we've been here before, haven't we? We've been here. Let me know how you guys are all doing. Let me know how you guys are all feeling. The lineup should be out very soon. All these leaks, I don't know how you guys feel about these leaks. The leaks that happened yesterday, oh my God, that was mad. That was really, really mad. The leaks from yesterday from Sam, C364 Sam, I think that's what he's known as. I haven't seen any leaks that's come through in terms of the lineup as yet, but the lineup will be out anyway very, very soon in about a few minutes. So it'll be very, very interesting to see who makes the cut. There's been so many players that's not in the squad. No Thiago Silva, no Reece James, no Hakim Ziyech, no Kukurea, no Aubameyang. So yeah, I see the cover jersey. Yes, the Kovacic's jersey is up in the display. Hopefully he gets a start. I would love to see if he gets a start. Sam is Ruben Loftus-Cheek's burner account. Thankfully, you removed that Havertz shirt. Yeah, man. Most of these shirts I got in that Champions League winning season under Thomas Tuchel. So these players were doing really, really well. Smash up the like button, guys, as you're coming through. Get those likes up to 50, more than 50 people live right now. So let's get those likes up. The target is 500. If we can reach 500 likes, I think that will be fantastic. Sai will join us very soon. Ishan is out, but he will join us as soon as he comes back home. So stay tuned for all of that. Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 2 at the moment. Just want to see Arsenal drop some points. Even if they don't get a win, even if it's a draw, it's great. It's great to see. It's great to see Arsenal tease. And if they lose, fantastic. Martinelli is up. Miss Big up from Bromley. Good to see you, Jamie. Visionary VJ. Good to see you. Big up, Ms. Aspi. Who's playing right back? I have a feeling it's probably going to be Azpilicueta. I hope it's Chalobah, but I just have this feeling it's going to be Azpilicueta. Arsenal and Aston Villa is really entertaining. It actually is quite entertaining. It's been a very, very good match. I think Mudryk is getting a goal today. Hope so. I've got him in my fantasy Premier League, man. Come on. Ishan going out a lot. Looks like he got a Valentine here. Maybe he's got a girl. Good on him. My prediction: Kepa, Azpilicueta, Koulibaly, Badiashile, Chilwell, Kovacic, Enzo, Madueke, Felix, Mudryk, Fofana. I'm really looking forward to Felix and Enzo Fernandez, to be honest. Like, that is the combination that just gets me going. Of course, want to see how Madueke does. Of course, I want to see how Mudryk does as well. So, but Felix, I just feel today, if we're going to get a victory, it's going to come from Felix. Yeah, I truly hope we get a win, man. Truly hope we get a win. Lineup should be out. Let's have a look. Is it out? Not as yet. Meanwhile, let me just get, I think this is probably the best place for the lineup anyway. So I'll just get that ready. Just get the screen ready. Okay. The lineup hopefully will be out very, very soon. This isn't the lineup. This is like possible lineup. So don't worry about that. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let me know if the lineup is out, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't win this one, Miz, if we don't win this one, I mean, what does it matter? What does it matter? As the Rock would say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look, I mean, as much as we want to say, oh, if we don't win this, oh, it's gonna be hell. I mean, Graham Potter will still stick on. Graham Potter will still stick on. What's the time in Australia? It's literally 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. at the moment. The lineup should be out. The lineup should be out. Let's have a look. Yep, the lineup is out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at this. The lineup is out. Okay, so let's check this out. Kepa in goalkeeping position. That was a given. Kovacic's picture is there, so I'm guessing Kovacic is starting. I can already see his name, and I've got the jersey in the background, which is perfect. Azpilicueta, didn't really want him, but it is what it is. He's going to be the right-sided player, the right back. Koulibaly, Badishil, I think that was a given. Chilwell was a given as well, knowing that there's no Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez and Kovacic. This is the combination I've been wanting to see. I want to see how Kovacic plays with this combination with Enzo. I've been critical about Kovacic as well. So he's got to lift his game in terms of giving us a little bit more end product. There's a lot of quality in the player, but needs end product. So we'll see what happens there. Madueke, João Felix, Mount, and David Dutra Fofana. Good to see David Dutra Fofana in. Mason Mount, look, I guess he's coming on because, I mean, he can't be benched all the time. So, and there's players that need a bit of break, Havertz being one of them. Fofana comes in. Mudryk probably just getting eased into the situation. That's why Mason Mount. But I don't like Mason. We'll see how this pans out. Like, is this going to be Mason Mount where he plays more on midfield and João Felix is probably going to be on the left, Madueke on the right, and David Dutra Fofana through the middle? I would hate to see Mount on the left side trying to play as a left-sided winger. Rather have João Felix there, to be honest, and have Mount more in midfield. Look, it's a lineup that should still be able to beat Southampton. I will have a look at the Southampton team anyway, but Mount definitely has to lift his game massively. I'm glad David Dutra Fofana is starting. So glad he's starting, because let's be honest, Havertz has been absolute abysmal. He's been abysmal. In the bench, Bettinelli, Chalobah, Wesley Fofana, Hall, Gallagher, Zakaria, Mudryk, Sterling, Havertz. So I'm pretty sure those players will get an opportunity off the bench. Himanshu, thank you so much for the super chat. Who will play 6? We might get caught if both go up. I think it's going to be Kovacic, isn't it? Kovacic probably plays 6, and then Enzo and Mount will probably play as 8s. So let's see. That's just my prediction. But then again, it could potentially be a double pivot of Enzo Fernandez and Kovacic, and then you may have Mount playing the left-sided winger and João Felix just behind David Dutra Fofana. Unless João Felix plays left and Mount plays just behind David Dutra Fofana, which I don't want Mount to play. I don't think Mount is in that same level of creativity like João Felix. Let's see what you guys are saying. Samuel, the other side of the coin, I think we really need to start talking about the set-piece trainer. Can any of us recall the last time we took advantage of any set play to score goals? We have to up our game in that particular area. We get a lot of set pieces in every game, and we don't tend to take any advantage out of it. The corners, the free kicks. I used to miss those days when we used to take mad advantage, the golden generation when we used to have good, probably now 10 years ago. Back then, corners, free kicks, we have to take advantage. But right now, these things, they just don't materialize into goals for us, which is a sad situation. Mount is starting FFS. Look, I mean, he's not always going to be in the bench. He's obviously going to get some starts here and there. Eric is saying 4-2-3-1. Yeah, could potentially be a 4-2-3-1. It could also be a 4-3-3 potentially. Let's have a look at the Southampton lineup. This is now, so the lineup is now fixed. Footmob has Mount playing out wide. Honestly, I think it could potentially be that way. But this is the Southampton lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Bazzuno. Then they've got Maitland-Niles playing as the right back. Bella Kotchap in the middle. Bednarek in the middle as well, with Bella Kotchap, the two CBs. Parod. Romeo Lavia, one to look out for. Ward Prowse, his set pieces are going to be crazy. Elionusi up front. Armstrong, Sulemana, and Onuachu. Half of these players, I've got no idea who they are. But obviously the ones that Lavia is one that we linked with. And it's going to be interesting to see how he plays. But look, at home at Stamford Bridge, the team that we've lined up should be more than enough. It really should be more than enough. Let's see what you guys are saying now, ladies and gentlemen. Riley, good to see you. Mudryk off the bench is better than Mount off the bench. He has the pace to break down Southampton late in the game, one-on-one goal like Adeyemi from the other day, potentially. Yeah, I mean, look, don't expect Mudryk to be too many times in the bench. I mean, he is a 100 million euros player, so he's going to start. He's going to start more often than none. But maybe this match, it's worthwhile to come off the bench. He has been playing, a few starts in a row, and it's probably just easing him in. Just slowly getting him adapted to not just Chelsea Football Club, but to the Premier League as well. Mudryk would have got a goal today, but now he's benched. I don't think he will anymore. I mean, look, he could still get a goal off the bench. So we'll see what happens. Sulemana, the fastest player in the World Cup against Azpi. Wow. Was he put down as the fastest player in the World Cup? Sulemana. Man, that's mad. Let's see what Azpi does, man. Let's see what Azpi does. WTF is Mudryk drop. Mount is weak, period. Look, Mount's got to lift his game, man. And look, I mean, surely we didn't expect Mount to be benched forever. Like, he was going to get a game here and there, for sure. Mount is starting just because of that stupid banner thing, guys. Oh, yeah, the banner is coming out today. So that's going to be interesting to see. Lavia will own us. Lance Armstrong. I hope we don't give a hard time for Datra. Don't pressurize him with the Drogba tag. No pressure at all. Like, for me, I actually wanted Aubameyang, but Oba, we heard the news yesterday, he's not even part of the squad. He's been abolished, completely abolished. With David Datra Fofana, I wanted him to get some more minutes because of how poor Havertz's been. But I completely understand. He's a youngster. There's no way we should put too much pressure on him. He's a young player. But from the bits and pieces that we've seen, he's looked pretty good. He's actually looked very, very good. So hopefully, David Datra Fofana can produce something today. I just hope that he doesn't get too overwhelmed by the situation. First start for Chelsea Football Club at home, Stamford Bridge. I hope the occasion doesn't take over and he loses composure. I hope he just somehow stays calm, and hope the teammates help him out. The other side of the coin, Onuachu is another Nigerian monster, just like Osimhen, strong and fast, though lanky, almost as good in the air, if not better than Osimhen with his head. Wow. That's not good news. At all. Yes, RIP Christian Atsu. Look, thoughts and prayers go out to Christian Atsu's family. Such a sad situation, man. Honestly, condolences to his family. I mean, all the people that have lost life in Turkey. I think it's gone beyond 50,000 now. What a catastrophe, man. Honestly, what a catastrophe. May Allah look after the people of Turkey and also in Syria as well. Syria sounds like I said Syria as in the Italian league. The country Syria. Hopefully, everyone is coping, and all we can do is just send our prayers. I'm not really Potter in, but I used to hear people say they want Potter to make a tough decision, and he did with Oba, but it seems like that's not enough. Yeah, he made a tough decision with Aubameyang, but was it the right decision? Like, knowing that you're playing with Havertz, who's not really producing much up front, and you have someone like Aubameyang, and you don't want to use. Okay, fine, you made a tough decision, but I don't know whether it was the right decision. So let's see. I mean, at the end of the day, it looks like Graham Potter doesn't fancy him, and there's managers out there who have, their personal liking. So yeah, Graham Potter never asked for Aubameyang. It was a Thomas Tuchel signing, so it is what it is. Southampton set pieces are the way they will score. Yeah, Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse is the one to look out for. There's no excuses today. I don't care who's playing, who's not. Anything less than a win, and I'm done with Potter. I mean, look, what's going to happen if we're done with Potter? What's going to happen? We can be done with Potter as much as we want. It doesn't matter. He's not going anywhere. We just got to accept it. He's not going anywhere. As someone said, Jesus Christ over there saying, that's life. That's life. We can be done, but I think we rather just accept that our owners are going to keep. Our owners are going to keep Graham Potter. And I hope Aston Villa just gets a winner, man. I really do. Really do hope Aston Villa gets a winner. Google got our fullbacks on opposite side, did they? Let me have a look. Not in FootMob, but yeah, maybe Google. Google's crazy like that. Because I think Madueke at halftime is fine. Well, let's see how the match goes. Do you know what I mean? Let's see how the match works out. And we'll take it from there. I mean, if everyone's playing well and if we're ahead, then potentially you're not going to get any halftime changes. But maybe from the 60th minute onwards. Little boy, Blue Notes, good to see you. I'm not upset about Oba. I didn't see the point in having him anyway. But if this is a free hit season, then Fofana should get some minutes. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Look, if you want to use this as a free hit season, might as well just give the minutes to David Dr. Fofana and see how he goes. See if he improves. Do you know what I mean? And maybe you might unearth an absolute gem. So yeah, we'll go from there. I think this definitely makes sense. If we're going to use this as a free hit season, might as well give David Datra Fofana, and you never know what could turn out. Felix, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. I hate to make an excuse for this guy because I can't stand him, but I think Potter started Mount for tracking back as a left wing. Would rather Mudryk though. I thought Mudryk would start. I really did think Mudryk would start, but then again, now when you think about it, it wasn't going to be like as if Mount was never going to start for Chelsea Football Club ever again. So maybe just taking Mudryk out of the limelight. Mudryk had a poor match against Dortmund. Maybe just taking him out of the limelight. And once again, for Mudryk, he's got to ease into it as well. Like there's a lot of pressure in terms of the price tag, and now pressure is mounting in the sense that some of the performances have not been that great. So just taking him out from the limelight and maybe off the bench, he might just work out. Okay. 5-3-2 for Southampton. That's the first time I'm seeing that formation. I mean, Southampton don't have a manager. I wonder who's running the show. There's that assistant manager that's running the show. Must be the assistant manager that's running the show over there. Maybe they're playing 5 at the back just to shore things up. They want to be defensively solid away from home. They're smack bang at the bottom of the Premier League. They want to make it hard for us. They definitely want to make it hard for us and give themselves every opportunity to sneak a goal right at the end or something like that, or in a counter attack if they can. That's probably the only way they can get a goal, or through a set piece. With Ward-Prowse. Early goal is needed today, Miz. 100%, man. 100%. Mudryk wasn't doing a good job of tracking back, and West Ham scored on that. I love Mudryk, but I think that's the idea. Don't agree with it. It's a good point. It's a good point. But, I mean, surely we're not just selecting Mount just because of his tracking back ability. And to be honest, even when it comes to tracking back, I don't really think Mount is just some monster when it comes to recovering defense. But I want to see Mount give us some impetus up front. That's where I want to see, because we're going to have a lot of the ball today, and Mount's going to have to be a big part of whatever we try and do up front. Obviously, João Felix will be the biggest part, but Mount definitely needs to contribute as well. So we'll see what happens. Even with this lineup, we have the talent to get a 2-0 win. And now, do we have the manager to get a 2-0 win? We'll see. Very, very well said. Look, we've seen the lineup. Let's have a look at the lineup again. We have seen the lineup, and yeah, it's still good enough. 100%. It's good enough for the win. It's definitely good enough for the win. Kepa in goalkeeping position. Chilwell, Buddy Shield, Koulibaly, Azpilicueta. Probably would have preferred Chalobah instead of Azpilicueta. Enzo Fernandez, Kovacic, Mount, Felix, Madueke, Fofana. Like, it's more than good enough. But I hope Mount isn't playing where this particular formation sets him out to play, left wing. I hope he doesn't play there. Even though for some crazy reason, he always ends up taking up those positions anyway. I hope he plays more in midfield. I'm hoping that it's Kovacic playing as a number 6, and then Enzo Fernandez and Mount can be the 8s. And then both of them can be box to box. But Mount somehow, even if he plays in midfield, he ends up taking wing, like the left wing positions a lot of the time. And this is what hurt us against Fulham, where Mudryk's game was being compromised. So yeah, we'll see. But this team, ladies and gentlemen, should be more than good enough to beat Southampton. More than good enough. More than you can believe. I agree with you, Miz, but generally think that's what the point is. If Mudryk had scored 2 on not track back, it wouldn't have mattered, though. Yeah, true. I'm convinced Potter watches your channels to make a starting lineup. But this wasn't the lineup that I went with, to be honest. I had Mudryk and I had Aubameyang. But I did also said that, I don't mind if it's Fofana. So, but besides that, yeah, this is the lineup I kind of went with. Instead of Azpilicueta, I went with Chalobah. So, yeah. Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 2, 88 minutes gone. Hopefully, Arsenal can drop more points. Watching Jorginho play for Arsenal makes me realize this guy was never bad on the ball. He was never bad on the ball. What made you think he was bad on the ball? If anything, Jorginho was always good on the ball. His flaws were that he wasn't mobile enough. He just wasn't mobile enough. But sometimes I feel like we've exposed him as well because of how our defensive structure just wasn't good enough. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes other people's mistakes would then catch Jorginho out. So, yeah, it's just not mobile. But on the ball, Jorginho was very good. Predominantly was very good. Apparently, Ruben Sells, Southampton's Aston Villa manager, wants... apparently, Ruben Sells, Southampton's assistant manager, wants to become the permanent coach. He would want to win this. Yeah, look, he's... he would have a point to prove. He would definitely have a point to prove. Who wouldn't want to be a Premier League manager? Do you know what I mean? Premier League team manager. So he'll try his level best to impress. And yeah, if Southampton do get relegated, he'd love to get them promoted again. But I can't think of all of that, man. We just need to win. This is why we can't compare us to Arsenal's project before they win anything. This is what I've said. What are we? Why are we so hell bent on? We got to follow the Arsenal blueprint. Arsenal's not won anything. Arsenal's not won anything, and they're looking to bottle job it again. They were leading comfortably up front, and it looked like they were going to win the league. But now, slowly but surely, they're bottling it. 6 minutes at a time. 6 minutes at a time. Aston Villa just needs to hold on, man. Aston Villa just needs to hold on. Interesting. Someone was saying there's no Chukwuemeka in the bench either. Like, what's going on with Chukwuemeka, man? What's going on with Potter and Chukwuemeka? I really thought Chukwuemeka would have started to, get a little bit more minutes, would feature a little bit more. Every time he's come on, he's looked good. I know the last time when he came on, he kept on slipping, but look, his impact has been very good. I'm just surprised that he's not even in the bench. I don't know why. Surely Chukwuemeka could take Gallagher's position. Surely. I feel like Chukwuemeka provides more than Gallagher. You've got Zakaria for midfield cover. You've got 3 attackers in the likes of Mudryk, Sterling, Havertz. You got the defenders, Chalobah, Wesley Fofana. Yeah, Chukwuemeka instead of Gallagher would have been perfect, man. It's just sad. It really is just sad. But let's see where Chukwuemeka's future lies. Let's see where his future lies. Valan, good to see you, my man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really, really appreciate all the super chat everyone provides to the channel. Big up to you guys. Miz, I'm coming out of semi-retirement to watch Chelsea play once again. Valan, I remember when you said this last week. No matter what happens, no matter how many times we say we're not gonna be bothered, we're not gonna watch. We are always gonna watch Chelsea. We're always gonna watch Chelsea. So, no matter how poor they are, we're always gonna rock up. That's what fans do. I'm coming out of semi-retirement to watch Chelsea play once again. If they don't get 3 points, I won't watch them live this season. No, I'm pretty sure you will watch them live. I'm pretty sure. Rest in peace, Atsu, man, honestly. Thoughts and prayers goes out to Atsu's family, for sure. Mudryk should have started. Let's see what Mount does. I'm keen to see what Mount does. Nicole, good to see you. No one who understands football predicted Arsenal to win the league because they have too many youngsters and bench not strong enough. No, true. Oh, no. Jorginho. Oh, my God, Jorginho. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Aston Villa, and it had to be Jorginho. Now these Arsenal fans are going to laugh at us as well. All this time we were mocking them, but damn, man. Aston Villa, what a comeback from Arsenal, man. That's poor. I didn't get to watch the match. I just started seeing the celebration. I want to see this goal. That sucks, man. Oh, my days. Jorginho never scored that kind of goal for us. All he ever did was hit penalties. How did he get... he hit it, and he hit the bar, and then he hit the goal. Oh, my God. Only Martinez deserves this because of what an idiot he was during the World Cup to some of those French players. Only he deserves this. It comes off his head and he goes in. My God. That's actually mad. Yeah, Martinez, you deserve that, actually. You deserve that. I still wish Aston Villa just drew the match, but it couldn't have happened to a better person, Martinez. Emiliano Martinez, man, he's a bit of an idiot. But Jorginho, oh, man, Arsenal, far out, man. Now I'm upset. And the match hasn't even started. Yeah, it is what it is. Sai is in the house. Sai, how are you, brother?
I've just seen some atrocity over here.
Oh,
How did Jorginho help them win a match?
Did you see the goal? It came off Martinez's head.
Yeah, absolute bonkers.
Bro, how did Aston Villa screw themselves up like this, bro? 2-0, 2-1 up, and now they're 3-2 behind. That's so dumb. They
I
just
mean, we
couldn't
can.
hang on.
I mean, these guys could be called bottlers because last year, when we didn't want City to win the league, they went and gave them the title. This year, when we don't want Arsenal to win the league, they go and give Arsenal the title. What is up with Aston Villa deciding all the title winning matches?
It would have been so good, Si, if Arsenal just dropped more points, man. Would have been
Yeah.
so good.
Jorginho as well.
Jorginho as well, man. It had to be Jorginho, didn't it? And
He
also,
played.
now Arsenal are probably going to find that momentum again. You know, it's a good comeback victory for them.
Yeah, it is a good comeback victory because they haven't been playing well. Aston Villa have been rattling them all along the match.
No, but you know what? Aston Villa, as soon as they went 2-1 up, like they've been
They shut
passive.
off.
They've just been defending.
Yeah, they shut the shops off after they went 2-1 up, which is not the right
Yeah.
thing to do when you're playing Arsenal.
No, it's not. Let's see if they can just make one last chance. One last chance, Aston Villa.
Give
One
me
last
1 minute,
effort.
miss.
Oh, yeah, sure, sure. Come on, Aston. The ball's going out. The ball's going out. And it's gone out for a corner. Come on, Aston Villa. One last chance. One last chance, Aston Villa. It's more than 6 minutes now, by the way. It's gone over. But then again, you know, they probably consider, oh, Martinez has gone up. Please, equalizer. Please, equalizer. Please. Come on, Aston Villa. This has got to be such a good delivery. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. Oh, and it's going to be an Arsenal goal. There's no goalkeeper. Oh, wow. That's embarrassing. I mean, what's the point? If you're losing 3-2, you might as well lose 4-2. Look at these guys. They just got their momentum back, haven't they? They just got their momentum back. Stuff them, man. Stuff this Arsenal, bro. Talk about Aston Villa just being so naive, man. Being so naive. At 2-1, they really should have taken the game and attacked them a little bit more. They just went back into their shell and just invited Arsenal to come in. Anyway, it is what it is. Hopefully, Man City can continue on with their winning ways, and we don't have to worry about Arsenal winning the league. Usual film reviews, Miz, the luck these guys get is unreal. 2 shots from outside the box. Yeah, man. Zinchenko as well. And Jorginho. Jorginho never has taken a long-range shot for us. The last time I think Jorginho took a long range was against Fulham under Sarri. And it wasn't a long range. It was just outside the box and he curled it in. This time he went for a long-range shot. What was he thinking? He's never done that for us. Never, ever done that for us. Far out. Emi Martinez is a total clown. Absolutely total clown. You're absolutely right, President Jafar. Such a clown, man. Such a clown. But yeah, coming back to the Chelsea game. Match will start in about half an hour, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope we get the victory. I really do hope we get the victory. Very, very important we get that. Let me know how you guys feel about the match. What's your score prediction? What are you looking forward to? Any particular player that you're focused on? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section, please. About Chuku, Gallardo only gave Enzo 30 minutes on a 3-0 defeat in his first year in the first team, then sent him on loan. Sometimes players need to be frustrated to grow up and build a mentality. Okay, fair enough. But it wasn't like as if Chukwuemeka was getting a lot of game time previously anyway. Like, he was patient. So, but okay, let's check out his patience even more. Let's check out his patience even more. Valan, thank you so much for the super chat. Expecting the eventual draw or loss. Just waiting to come on your chat at the end to comment. That's life. No, I'm still starving off the W. Is dead soon. Oh man, if we can't get W today, what's going on? I mean, surely we're not going to be focused on XG. Or if we don't get the W, but what was the XG? Was the XG good? Surely it's not about XGs. Like, surely we got to start putting away some teams and getting some wins. Like, it's not good enough. So I hope we get a win. I really do hope we get a win. We need to get into a momentum. We need to get into a habit of winning games. We've forgotten how to win games. We truly have forgotten how to win games. And what's that mentality coach doing? I thought he was brought in to fix up our mentality. Shamak is saying 1-1. Wow, that ain't going to be good enough. That ain't going to be good enough. Because I hope you don't have the same feeling as last match. Yeah, look, the last match, Dortmund. Oh yeah, yeah. I was feeling that we were going to win, didn't I? But it didn't end up being like that. No feelings today. No feelings today. We'll keep it feeling less. We'll keep it feeling less. Let's just get the victory. Let's just get the victory. It is what it is. The lads gave everything. This is a leap forward. We are unlucky. That's life. It's all the famous little quotes from the great Graham Potter. It is what it is. The lads gave it everything. You missed out on one over here. You missed out on. It was a spirited performance. It was a spirited performance. You missed out on that one. Felix Misbro, my weekend is already ruined because if we lose, we lost against 20th place. Oh, wow. But if we win, it's already expected, and it's still 13 in 15. Yeah, look, I don't care. I don't care if we win, I don't care if people say, oh, you won against the 20th place. We just need a win. But if we lose, you best believe everyone's going to laugh at us because we lost to a 20th place team. Even if we drop points, dropping points to a 20th place team, just not good enough, man. Just not good enough. I'm just checking out my fantasy Premier League. I just remembered I've got Martinelli in my team, and Martinelli scored. And Odegaard got that assist, I think. Yeah, perfect. Was it Odegaard that got the assist? Let me just have that look. But yeah, I get points for Martinelli, which is great for me. Oh, Fabio Vieira. Zinchenko's one was Odegaard. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Let's see. Over 260 people live right now. Let's smash the like button, guys. Let's get those likes up to 200. It would be brilliant if we can get 500 target for likes. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try and reach 500, man. It's been a while since we've reached 500 likes in a watch along. So let's try and do that, please. Agent Jorginho betrayed us 100%. Cut that. I think it was Matisse. I'll try and find this tweet. Matisse tweeted something. He said he was going to give the payment. Let's see if he's going to give the payments now. He had a tweet. He said he was going to pass out the payment. Payment declined. Jorginho, how could you? Oh man. Yeah, this was Matisse's tweet. Arsenal have that conceded. Oh no, that wasn't it. Yeah, this one was a tweet. Jorginho's fourth payment is processing. Should take around an hour or so. Detail remain confidential, but what can I say? Is goals against bonus are substantial. Deal until the end of the season. And then obviously Jorginho scored. Jorginho, how could you? And then payment declined. Insufficient funds. Oh man, it's mad. It's mad. It is mad. When did he ever shoot like this for us? He's never ever shot like this for us. I'm gonna tweet that, man. I'm gonna tweet that.
Miss, sorry for the delay. I just had my dinner. I couldn't wait for Chelsea to roll my day and me not having my dinner.
Um, how was the dinner? Was it a good dinner?
Yeah, I just had a roll. That's all. Not much.
Nice, man. Nice, man. What do you think about the lineup, bro? Have you seen the
Uh,
lineup?
Many people are happy, aren't they? I saw the lineup.
I mean,
Kepa,
it's still good enough to win, right? It's good enough to beat Southampton.
Kepa was a given. Aspi, obviously, if Reece James isn't in the squad, Aspi was the one to come in. Silva dropped, so Koulibaly will come in. Badia Seal is a Premier League starter. Chilwell, good thing that he is coming back. Enzo and Kovacic. Miss, what you asked for has come true.
Um, that's what I wanted in the double pivot. We'll see if it is a double pivot. I wonder where Mount's going to play.
Mount is playing the
Truly-
10 miss. Joao Felix is on the left.
Do
That
you
is
think
for sure.
so? That would be pretty crazy.
There is no way we are putting Mount on the left.
Well, I was more thinking Kovacic maybe plays as a 6, Enzo and Mount plays as 8s. 4-3-3 with Joao Felix on the left.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the same thing, isn't it? Mount either in the 10 or
Yeah,
the 8
yeah,
because the guy
yeah, true,
takes up the 10 positions.
true.
So, Madueke and Fofana. People are hyped about Fofana. I just hope there's a bit of know-how that he's still young and this is his first Premier League start. Don't put too much pressure on him. Let's not gas him up too much. There might be a stinker coming our way.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, could be. But I'm hoping Mount does well, man. I really do. Honestly, so I like. Surely he's got to snap out of this poor form. Like, if he puts on another stinker today, I mean, what do we do? What do we do? We have to win today, and he's got to put a good performance. It can't just be on Joao Felix. He's got to put on a good performance, man.
Miss, you think the contract situation is affecting him on the field because it is not an agency dealing with this transfer; it is his father.
It's his dad. It's his dad. But I was just thinking, Sai, he's been poor for a very long time. Like the contract situation only just escalated in the last probably 3 to 4 months. But he's
No,
been
no,
poor
no, no,
for
no,
at
no.
least 16 months, bro.
I mean, the last year, I know he has been poor, but he has been at least getting goals and assists. But this year, he's been dropping total stinkers without even goals and assists. And the new regime came in this year, and they started talking about new contracts as soon as they came in. These James and Mount.
Yeah, it could potentially have an impact. It could. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but you'd think when someone there is a contract negotiation that's happening, they generally want to perform well to get the contract. Want to perform well to show that hey, you should. I'm the guy. I'm your guy. You should give me what I want. But he's dropping stinkers, and it's making the negotiation very easy. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe that is the difference between having an agency dealing with your contract and your own father dealing with your contract. Because if it is an agency, they would ask you to play well. They would motivate you to play well to get a better, good, and better contract for him. But when it is his father that is dealing with it, he also has to go through it mentally. Maybe that is a cost playing here.
And his father probably seeing his son growing up at Chelsea from a very very young age, um, this must be emotional for him as well. Like he like Chelsea is a huge part of their life, um, and to think that it may not work out for them, and they're going to have to potentially find another club. It could be tough. It could be tough. I hear you. I definitely hear
Yeah.
you. Valen, thank you so much for the super chat. David Datra Fofana is my guy. I was gassed when he's first signed. I mean, David Datra Fofana finally gets the opportunity, and finally, Mr. Kai Havertz is dropped. Are you excited about David Datra Fofana playing, starting for us?
There are some things I'm very excited about, and some things I'm not at all excited about. In this lineup for Southampton, I see Sulemana playing.
Bro, a lot of people are talking about is he that good?
Um, I don't know. I think 1 or 2 years ago, when Julian Allowance was on Matisse's channel, he mentioned, "Watch out for this guy. This guy is going to be a superstar. Commanding
Really?
for the month." Yeah,
Interesting.
he has been good. He has been playing well, but he's very prone to injuries. So I just hope he doesn't get injured. On that, he is playing against Aspi. I'm not too excited about that. And the other thing, Datro Fofana, he's young, miss. There is too much expectation on the guy today to play. And if he does, I just imagine if he drops a stinker, how is the fan base going to react?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Other than that, the lineup is all good. I'm happy that there is an Enzo Kovacic pivot
Yeah.
because there is a bit of balance there. One likes to run, one likes to pass, and both can defend. So I like it.
In regards to Fofana, it's a good point that you made. I want to see how the fan base reacts, and someone said it in the live chat that we need to be very careful. Like, he may not be setting the world on fire, like, and we have to be patient. He's a young player. Do you know what I mean?
He might do the basic striker. He might have the basic striker instincts and have that attacking ability to take the man on himself, do it physically, which Havertz hasn't been doing. But I wouldn't put too much pressure on him because the guy is still young. We need to let him develop.
From the bits and pieces that we've already seen of Fofana, he looks pretty good. Like, he looked all right. He almost scored that goal against
Fulham.
Fulham
Yeah.
when he went around the goalkeeper. So hoping he can get himself a goal today. It's going to mean the world. Um, and hopefully he can give Graham Potter a bit of a selection headache down the track if he does well. Like, Havertz for me is just not a striker, man. He's not ruthless enough. He's not strong enough. He's not physical enough. Yeah, he's got good movement, but overall package just not good enough. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's sad to see Havertz go down the drain like that at Chelsea, but
Yeah, a
we
lot of
can't.
money, bro.
There's
A lot
nothing we
of
can.
money.
Yeah. That is why I'm a bit scared about the new signings as well. There are some heavy spending going on, and the amount of money that we are paying for some of the people, if they don't make it, there is going to be a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Valen, thank you so much for the super chat. Watch out for Bazuna and Lavia potential targets. Definitely Lavia is one to look out for. I remember Lavia the last time we played them under Thomas Tuchel. My God, he had a very good game. I'm pretty sure he scored. He
Yeah,
scored in that game as
a long
well.
range banger.
Yeah, he was very good. And Bazuno, yes, Bazuno is a very good goalkeeper. Earlier on in the season, there was a couple of Man United games where I did a watch along, and there was one Man United game where they played against Southampton, and Bazuno had a very good game. So yeah, I mean,
Funny
look,
thing, both are former Man City academy players.
oh really? Both of them, Lavia and Bazuno, both are Man City academy players. Wow,
Yeah, Joe Shields got
interesting.
them there.
Interest. Ah, Joe Shields, and now we have Joe Shields. So, yeah, I understand. Potential targets could potentially be Chelsea targets. Yeah, look, Southampton. They got players that can hurt you. They can definitely hurt you. Obviously, their form and their morale has been so poor. Smack bang at the bottom of the league, and it just shows the level of work Ralph Hasenhüttl did. Since
Yeah,
Ralph Hasenhüttl has gone, this club has just diminished. Um, and it shows for Ralph Hasenhüttl to keep this team afloat in the Premier League for the past, what, 2, 3 seasons?
yeah.
Um, it probably, I don't think anyone else could have done that. I think they probably should have been relegated even way before this, but somehow they just managed to keep on. So
Hassan Hotel at times had played very good football too. It's not like he played Sondheim
yeah,
football to just keep them up, but tough times, man, tough times.
tough times, man. Why not start Zakaria over Kovacic? His fast, physical, and threat
Right.
of transition. I think it's because Kovacic is just a bit ahead in terms of coming back from injury, like fitness wise, and Zakaria probably just a bit behind. I think soon we're going to see Zakaria start anyway alongside Enzo, maybe, or get a potential start. And I'm pretty sure today as well, Zakaria will probably get some minutes off the bench, so that's fine. Please keep your eyes on Kamaldeen Sulemana. A lot of people talking about this guy, man. Sulemana. Let's see what he does, man. I'm getting a bit worried now. Valen, thank you so much for the super chat again. Big Ben has I think, has a history of struggling against physical attackers. Sorry, Big Ben.
Beno, Badeshid.
Oh, Buddy Shield. Sorry. Has a history of struggling against physical attackers. Koulibaly has to man mark
Manmar.
Onuachu. Don't think Big Ben can deal with him well now. It'll be interesting. Let's see how Buddy Shield can control this Southampton striker Onuachu. I mean, a few people have been saying it in the live chat that Onuachu is another one to look out for, like tall, lanky striker from Nigeria. Apparently,
I mean,
he's
the
a
last
decent
time I
player.
saw people talking about him in Twitter was he scored the worst hat trick. I don't
yeah,
understand.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
I don't understand how you call a hat trick worse. So
Because everything was like ricocheted. His long range shot was like ricocheted. His header was like off someone or some the bar, comes off the bar or something like that. It was a bit chaotic.
I mean, if he's that lucky, then we have to be very careful.
We have to be
Or
careful.
if he is that bad, then I think one of our centre backs have to take care of him.
Yeah, yeah. 100%, man. 100%. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, the match will start in about another what's the time now? 13 minutes. Match will start in 13 minutes. So yeah. Let's see what people
Score
are
predictions,
saying.
bro.
I'm saying 2-0 Chelsea, man. Give me some score prediction, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going with 2-0 Chelsea. Miz, what's your score prediction? I got 2-1 Southampton. Oh my god. What's with people going with losses for us, man? That's mad. Nah, 2-0 for me. 2-0 for Chelsea. 2-0 for Chelsea. It doesn't matter, Miz. Doesn't matter today. Can't bear an L. You're right, bro. It does matter today. We have to win. Valan going with 2-2. 2-0, it has to be. I'm saying 2-0 as well. Sumit saying 1-1. 2-1 for the JCP World. Draw 1-1, man. Sai, a lot of people are not confident, bro. A lot of people are not confident.
I mean, you see the record that we have 2-14, I think.
Yeah. How can we be
I saw your
confident?
video title. I got confused for 2 seconds. Why is the date in almost 14th as 2? Some people write the date a bit weirdly, don't they? 14th, 2/14. They read
Oh,
it a
you
bit
thought it was the
differently.
14th of February.
I was like, why is he talking about Valentine's Day on his screen?
You're too funny, bro. You're too funny.
So I was like, okay, let's just watch the video, then think about what we have to do. The record hasn't been good, so maybe people are not confident.
Yeah. Makes sense, man. You can't blame people, man. Miz Onuachu is 6'7". 6'7".
I mean, it doesn't matter if you're 6'7". Weghorst is 6'6", and the man could not physically take off Kessie from his back.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. You got to be able to utilize the height.
Yeah.
It's one thing about being tall, but you have to be able to utilize it as well. Let's see, man. Hopefully, we don't get done by this play. If we lose today, that's life. If we scrap this, it will be a huge disappointment. In my opinion, we should win comfortably 2-0. Yeah, we just need to get back into winning habit, man. We've honestly forgotten how to win. We've forgotten how to win. We need to start picking up. Really do. If Bound didn't play, I would have said 3-0 Chelsea, but he holds us back. Let's see how Mount plays today, man. Truly, truly interested to see how Mount plays today. If he drops another stinker, I mean, what's there to say? What's there to say?
I mean, if he drops another stinker, I don't expect the ownership to even give him 150k at that much.
Yeah,
Your value depends on your form, and your form has been one of the worst in this season. So,
100%, bro. So, are you looking forward to Kovacic and Enzo Fernandez?
I mean, a bit of balance in the midfield would be good because Kovacic at least he likes to drive with the ball, and Enzo Fernandez likes to pick passes out. So there is at least a bit of balance there because Loftus-Cheek, as much as he's good, the guy is not good enough. He is playing very well, but the guy is not good enough. So I just
I don't
hope.
even think he's in the squad. Loftus Cheek. Yeah, he's not.
Oh,
He's not even in the squad, bro.
oh, maybe. So I just hope he's not being rested for the game against Dortmund.
Well, the next one is sorry, Spurs, I believe. I think the next one is Spurs, and then the one after Spurs is Dortmund.
You know what, Miss? We are playing some of the worst informed teams in teams with the worst form back
Yeah,
to back. I would expect at least 2 wins, but
I
as you said,
expected wins against Fulham. I expected a win against West Ham, and we didn't win, bro.
Fulham,
We
I knew
didn't win.
we were going to struggle, but Southampton and Tottenham, I hope we win. I hope.
No, for sure, man, for sure. Um, Valen, thank you so much for the super chat. TBF, Southampton is one club Mount turns up in. To be fair, yeah, true, true, true. Mason
That
Mount,
was
for some
again.
reason,
That was
always
again
seems.
when Hassan Hutel was there, not now.
Yeah, and Mount always used to turn up against Norwich, and he
Yeah.
loves Bournemouth as well. Bournemouth is another team that he scores goals against. So the
What's our life
lightweights,
come
the
to this?
lightweights. Mount loves the lightweights. So
Uh,
let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Uh, Kuku not in squad as it takes a week for his haircut, and we got Spurs. He's not looking. He's not taking another pull of the hair. Yeah, look,
that is funny. That is funny.
that last game, the last time we played Spurs, man, that was such a good game, man. Thomas Tuchel deserved a victory. Chelsea deserved a victory in that particular match. Um, I thought off the back of that match, we were going to do some madness this season, and I really thought the players were going to galvanize and be behind Thomas Tuchel. But a couple of games later, Thomas Tuchel got the sack. Um,
Is the
look,
Mount banner on, by the way?
is it? Is it out? It should be out. It should be out. The Mount banner should be out. So, what do you reckon about Cucurella not being in the squad? Probably the right thing. Like he's been struggling. Maybe just allow him to just get away from everything. Just relax. He's gone through a lot of stuff. Is apparently when he first joined Chelsea, he got burgled.
Watch it with the Chelsea players' house getting burgled, man.
It's
Because
not even. It's not even just Chelsea players. I think a lot of footballers. Oh well, Aubameyang is another one. That's another Chelsea player.
yeah,
But
Aubameyang, Reece James.
yeah, there's been other club. I think João Cancelo for Man City. He was burgled.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know what is it with
there's
these
people just
people.
targeting footballers, man.
Yeah, I just hope it isn't a regular thing because uh, Kukure is a very good player. Don't get me wrong, but the guy has been in some of the worst form that he can be in, and Chilwell was out obviously. I just
Hmm.
hope we give him enough time to get through this hard patch in his life and come back, play well for us. because we need him to play well for us.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm still not giving up on Cucurella.
No,
I
I've
have
seen way too
complete
much
faith.
from him I've seen way too much from him at Brighton to just
100%, man. The quality at Brighton was unbelievable. There was a
yeah,
reason why everyone was going out, like, well, Man City was going after him because he was damn good.
yeah.
He just needs to find that form back. Chelsea players about to come out. Haider, thank you so much for the super chat. Not playing Europa Conference League next year can be good. Um, yeah, I don't know if it can be good, man. There's a lot of players in our team. I think we need to be involved in as many competitions as possible to ensure everyone is developing, all our young players are developing, and just pick up momentum and pick up wins, pick up trophies if you can. That's how you build the culture of winning again. We've just forgotten how to win. So I'm not about this whole thing about, oh, I don't want to make Europa, I don't want to make conference, it'll be good for us. I don't want to just play one game a week. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to just play one game a week. Our football club needs to be involved in some level of European football. Let's not disregard. I don't think we're in any position to disregard anything. And one game a week will create a lot of chaos. Look at all the players that we have. Next season, you don't want to have journalists writing up all sorts of stories that this player is disgruntled, that player is disgruntled. If you've got enough games, then everyone can get an opportunity. You can potentially have a team for conference or Europa, and then you have a team for the Premier League. So you get two teams running. And why not just go out there and win the trophy? Win the trophy and just create the winning culture. Create the winning culture. We won the league with Conte not playing Europe. Yeah, well, do you really think? Do you really think these players? Look at the team we had back with Conte.
Miss
Do you really
the
think
banner
these
is on, by the way.
uh, good on those people and good on Mount to have the banners? That team that Conte had, like Diego Costa, Hazard. Do you know what I mean? Willian was
Big
still
big
flying
ballers.
at that time.
There
Like
were some big ballers in that.
there was some big ballers. Even Cesc Fabregas coming off the bench at times, just delivering. N'Golo Kante, like that was a mega team, man. That was a mega team. Not to say that the quality of the team that we have right now is not good. Of course, it's good, but I, yeah, I'm not saying that. Oh, if we just have one game, we're going to win the league next season. I don't think this team is quite ready to win the league. But yeah, they should be challenging next season. They definitely should be challenging. Whether they win the league or not, I don't know. But we should be challenging for the league anyway, even if we're in Europe. So no, I rather be in Europe, and I don't think we should put the excuse that, or if we're involved in other competition, then we can't challenge in the Premier League. I think that's very weak. Regio Park, thank you so much for the super chat. J5 goal proof players lose shooting boots for us. Yeah, like as I said, the Fulham one is the only one that I can remember. Him taking a pop outside of the box, and now for Arsenal straight away, he takes a pop outside of the box. So, and he seemed very happy as well to get the winner for Arsenal. I mean, look, this is probably the best chance he'll ever get to win the Premier League. So why wouldn't he be happy? Regio Park, thanks so much for the super chat. Once again, we went through that. Yep. Seeing that banner makes me sick. People used to have to earn things like that. Oh yeah, I can see the banner as well now. They've got the screen for Christian Atsu. Such a sad story, man. Such a sad story, and just a sad story for Turkey, man, and Syria as well. So many people lost their lives, man. Just goes to show you that just don't take life for granted, man. Just live your life, do whatever you need to do, address the matters now, reach out to the people that you want to reach out to, because it can just go like that. And just go like that. Yeah. All right, match about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Who is this Southampton assistant manager all suited up? What happened to Mr. Graham Potter's suit and his turtleneck? Didn't he used to suit up and it's all disappeared? All right, come on, Chelsea. Let's go, Chelsea. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Come on. Let's go, Chelsea. Let's go. And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. We have kicked off. Come on. Chilwell goes long. And the Southampton keeper, Bazunu, just comes out to clear that. Wild. There we go.
What second are you on, miss?
I'm on 44, 45, 46, 47.
Premier League tax, eh? I'm 10 seconds behind you again.
That's all right. I'm definitely behind the screen. The screen is like at 1 minute 11, 1 minute 12. I'm definitely behind that. I'm at least 10 seconds behind that. Yeah.
I might as well watch the screen.
You're about 20 seconds behind the screen.
Yeah.
Clicks. Walaikum assalam, brother. Good to see you. So praise Toe. Good to see you, my man. We should win for him at least. Yeah. I remember we said the same thing for Viali, and I think we ended up losing. Did we lose?
The Man City one, second one.
Play for
4-0
Gianluca Vialli, and then we got beat. We got hammered. We actually got hammered.
We got hammered by Man City.
Yeah. And straight away Mason Mount giving away a free kick. I just hope Mason doesn't over try. You know what I mean, Si? I feel like he's so aware of his bad form, and I'm pretty sure he sees everything online as well. He's trying probably a bit too hard. Just let your natural instincts take over, yeah?
He knows that Miz is going to share his failed highlight. So maybe one shiny moment in that failed highlight.
He knows, bro. He knows I'm on the case. He knows I'm on the case. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness me.
Already started, yeah?
Whoa, they almost scored, bro. Why? Why do we always look so vulnerable, man? Oh, Buddy Shield. Was that Buddy Shield? That was mad from Buddy Shield. Was it Valant that was saying? I think it was Valant that was saying, how's Buddy Shield going to play against this big striker of Southampton? Already
it wasn't even the big striker. It was Sulemana.
Oh, that was Sulemana.
The pace.
Thank God for Kepa, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it was Koulibaly that saved us that because he stood on the back post when the
Southampton, they're not sitting deep, bro. They're going for it. And already a yellow card for Koulibaly.
He's getting sent off today, isn't he?
It's written in the stars for Koulibaly, isn't it? It's written in the stars. Oh, that's mad from Koulibaly. Oh my god. That's actually mad. That's actually mad. Oh my god. That are they gonna check? That was mad from Koulibaly. Sai, did you see that?
Nah, I just saw the guy fall down. Maybe
That was actually a. He's
that happened to Trevor Chalaba last year.
he stamped on him, bro.
Ah, that means.
Wow. Yeah, quickly play on before VAR has a look. Play on, quick, 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 quick. That was crazy. So early on, a yellow card already. And the Southampton team, they're not hanging back. They want to press. They want to press. Buddy Shield losing his boot. This is not looking good, bruv. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. We're gonna have another one of those nights, aren't we? Well, night for me.
It's almost night for me.
What time is it for you? It must be like what, 8 p.m. or something.
8:30.
Yeah. Need that early goal to just settle our nerves, man. Yeah, man. We are shambolic already. 5 minutes in and it's already scaring me. Just get the 3 points, please. Please, just get the 3 points. I beg. I beg. I honestly beg. Southampton look like they're at home. What's going on? Southampton look like they're the ones who are under control.
It's sad when Miz is praying for Potter to get 2 points at 2 a.m. in the night.
Only prayers can help us now, man. May God have mercy on us.
2 o'clock in the morning, yeah?
Yeah, bro. It's 2 a.m. Far out. 2:07.
Early prayers for Miz.
Bro, Southampton. Why are Southampton playing so good? Why are they playing so good? Koulibaly's gonna get a red. He's gonna get a red. Do you know what, Sai? Every team we play,
We
they
make them
know
look
that
good.
if they know that if they play well against us, they could potentially get themselves like a big transfer to a bigger team, either to Chelsea or to any other bigger clubs. That's why some of these teams they want to perform against us because they know it could be a career breaking opportunity for them. You know what I mean?
What is this? Atrocity, bro. People play well against us and don't turn up against 19 other teams. That is.
They don't, bro. They don't because they know they just have to play well against us for the contract, for the transfer. I just wonder why some of our players don't want to play well. Like they think they're just safe. They think they made it. They made it in life.
Miss, what's your stance on Potter if this match we lose?
What's my stance, bro? What's my stance, man? If we lose this one, I have to question what's the point. What's the point with keeping Potter? But it doesn't matter what I think, Sai. Our owners have said, our owners have pretty much given the indication that he's staying, Sai. He's staying. We can hate it as much as we want. He's staying, bro. I mean, what would your stance be, bro?
I mean, the match on match, this guy disappoints me every time. I hope he does well. Not good substitutions. He doesn't. These players they come out and say that Potter is doing very well. We need to be together to get through this season. They say that individually. At this point in time, I feel as if they are doing PR.
I honestly think they're doing PR, Sai. I really do feel they're doing PR.
You see how
Because it
David
all seems a
Ornstein.
little bit like organized. It seems like a little bit organized.
You see how Ornstein, Fab, and all they start putting tweets out that you should protect Potter. Maybe that is what they are doing through the players at this point. I just hope
Bro,
this doesn't become sticky for us.
bro, we look like we are sleeping, Sai, man. I swear, we don't. There's just not enough urgency. Oh my god! Oh, head up, bro. This 6'7" bro. Sai, I'm not. I swear, my stomach's feeling sick.
Why does it happen to us every weekend that we sleep disappointedly? This is
But so far, look at this start, Sai. It's so lethargic. Why is Southampton more energetic? Why are they energetic? Why are they more energetic than us at home? This is mad, bro. This is mad. This is mad. Southampton with all the possession, ladies and gentlemen, and they're launching another attack, and it's gone out for a throw-in. But Shield that time managing to clear the ball out. Romeo Lavia having a very, very good start already from midfield. All of their players, Suleimana.
you see their manager barking out orders. Yeah,
Oh my God, look at the play. Look at, oh my days. Absolutely turned that defender, whoever that was Maitland Niles. But who did they turn? Which defender got turned there? Sorry, what were you saying?
Southampton manager is barking out orders when they're playing well.
I've never seen Graham Potter bark orders, bro. He just sits there and just watches.
Means it was Enzo who got turned, by the way.
Oh, it was Enzo who got turned. Sai, how you feeling, bro? How you feeling? You feeling all right?
No, man, I'm not feeling alright. Looking at these players play, even after we spent 600 million, we look like we need another 600 million
Sai,
to
we're
even
getting
turn up against
dominated.
Southampton.
Sai, we are getting dominated, man. What's going on? Nearly 15 minutes played, and it's all Southampton. This is a joke. Is this a joke? This is at Stamford Bridge, man. Wake up. We are playing like a team that, you know, it's like we don't need a win. We're playing like the team that's 20th, and Southampton's playing like the team that's in the top half of the table. Finally, stealing the ball. Madueke, come on. Time to hit. Oh, straight to Bazuna. At least that's gone for a corner. Come on, Chelsea. Good run that time for Madueke. Come on.
Individual brilliance.
Yeah, individual brilliance. It was a mistake from Southampton. He capitalized and then he went for it. Now let's try and capitalize on this corner. I don't remember the last time we scored a corner goal, man. Honestly. Might have been Buddy Shield. What's about the Shield?
No. Badishil didn't even score for us, I think.
Oh, he hasn't scored for us yet?
This year, the only corner goal we have scored is maybe from Koulibaly in the Tottenham game.
Oh, yeah, it was Koulibaly, yeah.
And that
Koulibaly.
wasn't a header. The last header I remember was Rudiger against Real Madrid.
Oh, yes, you're right. Koulibaly's one wasn't a header. It was like a, what was it? He
It
did
was
a
a shot.
shot. It was a shot. Yeah.
Since we lost Rudiger, we lost that aerial ability and the pace at the back.
Yeah. This is mad, man. This is mad. I hope we come back into this match We need to have more control. We've got zero control in this match. Blood in the house just got on the stream. Is the game going terribly? It is going very, very terribly. More than you can believe. More than you can believe.
More than you can believe.
More than you can believe.
Uh,
Machos, man, we're getting bullied, getting outplayed by the dead last team. It's crazy, crazy. It's a mad in dunya. It's mad in the dunya. Miz, you were questioning me. We are gonna lose. Far out, man. I don't know how. Like seriously, it's gonna be so toxic, man. And we don't play until next weekend. We don't have a midweek game. The week, if we don't get 3 points, this week will be toxic. There's going to be crime. I'm telling you, there will be some crime somewhere. Some people will be committing crime. Ever since Pulisic got injured, Chelsea lost 5 straight games.
ooh.
So we're missing Pulisic now. But honestly, I would find it. I don't know if Pulisic will get that much game time. Honestly speaking, he was gonna get sold if he was fit because we brought in Mudryk. So, and then don't forget Sterling will come back. I'm sure Sterling will feature in this match. Dinesh, thank you so much for the super chat. Potter, your mother chode getting bullied by Saints. Potter, your mother chode. And here comes Southampton again. Armstrong, Ward-Prowse, Maitland-Niles, and that's been cleared. Oh my God, Chilwell. What is that, Chilwell? David Dutcher Fofana trying to go through. Brilliant run from David Dutcher Fofana. That's a foul. That's a foul. Good run, David Dutro. That looked energetic, man. That looked dynamic. I've never seen Kai Havertz move that way. Never ever seen Kai Havertz move that way. That looked electric from Fofana. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm going to be optimistic. We will win. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. David Dutro, come on. Sai, that looked pretty awesome from David Dutro.
This is the first time our striker has done that this season. So these are new things to us, man, because Armando, these are absolutely new things to us.
These are new things for us.
Because the last time we saw that this season was Armando Broja against Wolves, I think.
That was a powerful run from David Dutro Fofana. It was really powerful.
Yeah. He looks physically up to it, so let's just see how he...
Sai, you're right. He looks physically up for it. Bro, honestly, I would just, if this is a write-off season, I would just continue with David Dutro Fofana. If this is really a write-off season, let's see what happens. Maybe he's gonna gain that experience and he could potentially become a monster.
Let's just think about it, yeah. We have Broja, who's injured. We have Datro Fofana. We are linked with Victor Hockey
well
guy.
done, Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, we are linked with Victor Hockey, and then we are looking for another big striker like Ivan Toney or Victor Osimhen. Who would you keep?
Right now, Victor Osimhen is looking unbelievable, but honestly, I would love Victor Roque, that Brazilian superstar, bro. I think he's gonna be huge. You know, he's gonna be a huge player. He just gives me Luis Suarez vibes, bro. His technical ability, the way he moves, scores goals. Victor Roque is a good player, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he wants Barcelona though.
I mean, if Barcelona is going to pay 60 million, I'm fine with that, but I don't think they will.
I'm sure they'll pull some other lever to make it happen.
You think they're going to sell one of their players this season? Maybe a Frankie De Jong.
Um, I don't know about Frankie De Jong. Maybe they could, but I think they will definitely. Do they still have Ferran Torres in their team?
Yeah,
They could
and he's a
potentially
key
sell
part.
him.
He is a key part, isn't he?
Has
I
he
have
been
a small.
starting? I don't think he's
Yeah,
been starting.
I don't think he. No. He isn't been starting. I think Gavi is starting on left wing.
Yeah, yeah.
Means you think Ansu Fati is up for sale?
I think he's one probably they should keep, and maybe they can get rid of Ferran Torres. Um, uh, who else could they get rid of? Kessie. I don't think Kessie has moved on, has he? Kessie is still there.
Yeah, Kessie is still there. He played
Yeah,
pretty well against Man United.
yeah. Look, if they really want Vitor Roque, they'll find a way. They'll find a way.
You think the two big Brazilians will be in La Liga?
Look, Andre Santos in the house. But he's already yawning, bro. He's had enough. He's yawning. He's like, look at this Chelsea team. But yeah, what were you saying? Sorry.
You think the two big Brazilians will be in La Liga?
Um.
Henrik and Hockey.
Oh yeah, Enric. Yeah. Could be, man. These Brazilians, they love going to La Liga, bro. Like it's just it's like a second home for them. You know what I mean?
His English so hard to learn. Miss.
Huh?
His English so hard to learn. I don't understand.
Yeah. English is hard to learn. Here comes Southampton. Oh, it's been intercepted nicely from Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez passes us out to Madueke. Azpilicueta goes long. Madueke is having a good game. Madueke is having a very, very good game. Out wide to Chilwell. Chilwell now progressing forward. Chilwell finding Mason Mount. Mason Mount absolutely dominated. But it's a foul. It's a foul for Ben Chilwell. Come on. Hopefully we can do something in this set piece. It's in a decent position. Whipping
Do we
across and
have a
let's see
left
what
winger?
happens.
Do we have a left winger on the bench? Miss?
Yeah, Mudrik
Oh,
potentially
my
will
God.
come off the bench. By the way, see the news on Diego Simeone, Atletico Madrid.
No, I didn't.
Diego Simeone is potentially going to stick around till the end of his contract, up until 2024.
2024.
Yeah, so yeah, as long as Diego Simeone sticks around, João Felix is not going back.
You never know, miss. You never know.
Oh, Bazuna, dangerous pass. Enzo Fernandez picks up the ball from midfield. You can definitely tell that Kovacic is just coming back from injury. The pace is a bit too much for Kovacic at the moment.
I mean, even the games that he played in the World Cup, they were not in that high of a pace.
Yeah, yeah. 22 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea nil, Southampton nil, and I have to say, we've not looked like we're in the races as yet. But let's see if we can build up to this game. Let's see if we can have some control of this match, because so far it looks like Southampton has had more control. So let's see what we can do. I mean, this is our home ground. We gotta showcase that, you know, show people who the boss is. Spilicueta with the throw in. Enzo Fernandez, nicely done. Oh, it's too easily taken away from Enzo Fernandez that time. Oh, but who is that guy from midfield for Southampton? What the hell? Just defeated like 3 Chelsea players. Southampton keep the ball in. They're in the attacking third, whipping it across. It's gone nowhere. Mason Mount now in defense. Oh, that's a foul, man. Come on. Oh, that was Lavia, was it? Dineshan, was that Lavia that just defeated like 3 players in midfield? What? Bro, side that Lavia looks like a good player, man.
He's been playing pretty well this season. If we don't snap him up, I think he's going back to City.
I'm sure we can get him for cheap as well if Southampton get relegated.
Yeah, I mean these all the teams that get relegated maybe have a relegation clause, but we can trigger to buy him. So
But
many
what
good
happened
DMs.
to
Yeah,
many good DMs, bro? What happened to Madueke, man? Oh, he got his eye poked. Someone just ripped his eye open. Hope he's all right, man. Hope he's all right. Hope he's not seeing some blurred vision. Do you know what? Sai, I don't like see how Dortmund what their fans did at their home ground, like the atmosphere that they created.
yeah.
Look at the atmosphere at Stamford Bridge, man. It's just not. I want it to be like loud. I want it to be, but then again, you don't get loud in the Premier League, do you? Maybe in Liverpool fan base, their home ground, they make it very loud. But Stamford Bridge, man, I just feel like the fans are just not loud enough. They don't create like an atmosphere.
Miss, as much as you would like to have a club in London just for the pull of London, London is not that good of a city because many people who come to London are mostly the people who come to visit, and people who come to visit, I don't think they don't they make sound. So it is going to be very very like it's not going to be that loud. So I just hope we find something. That is why I like the Italian teams,
Oh,
the
bro,
ultras,
in Serie A, it's mad. It's
the
mad in
ultras.
Serie A.
I love ultras.
Yeah. All right. Kovacic. Kovacic goes long. Tries to find Medueke. Medueke now out wide. Lovely pass from Kovacic. Madueke, nicely done. Keeps the ball at least. Passes to Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta to Enzo Fernandez. Back to Madueke. Madueke to Aspi. Aspi finds Kovacic. Let's see. Some good movement happening. This should be a goal. Come on. Oh, Azpilicueta. Good move, though. Good move. Good move. Oh, it opened up. It opened up. Nice. That was actually lovely play. Once again, I think it was David Datra Fofana with that ball through to Azpilicueta. Bro, this
Yeah,
David Datra Fofana, man, is already impressing me. I'm telling you, already impressing me a lot.
our attack has been so lopsided. Everything from the right.
Jamie saying is the reason for Stamford Bridge being quiet is he has quiet is Potter has no enthusiasm. It's true. You need a manager that galvanizes not just the team, but lifts up the fans as well.
I mean,
Chilwell
whenever I
now.
used when even under Tuchel, there was not much noise made in Stamford Bridge. So
Yeah, it's just crowds in the Premier League are just. It's not the same like in Germany, in Bundesliga or Serie A. Serie A, the flares and all that.
Even PSG miss.
Yeah. I mean, we saw what Dortmund did the other day. They're looking mad.
They need to have permission from the stadium, don't they, even, to do tifos like that?
Yeah, they don't like. I think in the Premier League or like in the UK they just don't permit any of these flares and all of that kind of stuff, noise.
Give me 2 minutes, I'll just be back.
Yeah, bro. Over 400 plus people live right now. Smash the like button. Let's really try and get to 500 likes if we can. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe as well, ladies and gentlemen. Let's reach 21,000 subscribers ASAP. Southampton now with the ball. Well done, Azpilicueta that time. Kepa. But oh my God. Buddy Shield. But that was also Kepa's fault too. We just don't look confident, but Buddy Shield putting the thumbs up for Kepa. Keep it up, guys. Don't get demoralized. That was a bit mad from Kepa as well, to be honest, but it was also mad from Buddy Shield. People are saying a lot of stuff about Mason Mount on the left side. Look, I got no comment on Mason Mount anymore, man, honestly. Like, what were we expecting? He's playing as a winger. I thought he was going to play in the midfield. And maybe João Felix plays more on that left side. And maybe that's what it needs to be because João has not been in the game as well. Felix has not been in the game. So maybe it's better to have Felix out wide a little bit and put Mason Mount as a midfielder and as a number 8. Go with the 4-3-3. Play Kovacic as the deepest midfielder. This is crazy how Southampton have so much of the ball. It's good defending that time from Buddy Shield. Dinesh, thank you so much for the super chat. He needs to be sacked today. If we lose or draw, it just ain't going to happen, Dinesh. It won't happen. Our owners have said it won't happen. Top 4 is not a target this season. As long as we don't get relegated, our owners are keeping him. That's a yellow card, man. That's a yellow card. He just hung on to him. That's a yellow, man. No, that's a yellow card. Who's this guy? Armstrong. That's a yellow card for Armstrong, man. That's crazy. Azpilicueta. Madueke. Ball gone out for a goal kick. Look at Southampton high-fiving this. They're buzzing. They're buzzing, Southampton. 32 minutes gone. 0-0. Wow. It's crazy, man. Put me in the middle. I crowd the left for Mudryk. Put me on the left. I crowd the middle for Felix. Who am I? Oh my God. Aspi doing wonders at the final third. Graham Potter is the worst coach I've ever seen. I have to say this so far, the 33 minutes. One, why are we, in terms of energy and intensity, why are we lacking? Why is Southampton more energetic than us? 2, you can already see that something's not working out with Mason Mount on the left. Put him more in the middle and maybe bring João Felix out on the left so that way João Felix can get into the game because right now Felix can't even get into the game. And Mount's not really providing anything on the left. Oh, bro, Lavia. This Romeo Lavia. This Romeo Lavia. Oh my God, he's too good. So Romeo Lavia is way good, man. Are we after Romeo Lavia? Can we just purchase Romeo Lavia in the summer, man? This guy's too good. I test. Thank you so much for the super chat. GP is worse than Frank Lampard. This is so yep. WTF. Lavia's making a mockery of us, man. Wow, bro.
I'm back, miss.
Love you back, bro. That Lavia kid is making a mockery of us, Sai.
Huh?
Lavia is making a mockery of us. He's just running past everyone in midfield.
Looks like we found our TM, yeah?
Bro. I'm pretty sure we're going to get Declan Rice instead of Romeo Lavia.
You think we'll pay that much for him?
No, I don't think so. I'm only kidding. Bantering. I hope we go for Romeo Lavia, man. I think he looks like the real deal, bro. That's twice now. Last time as well, when we played against when he played against Chelsea, he was the standout midfielder. Because I'm so tired of watching Chelsea and being entertained. It's so draining. So I'm just surprised that how Southampton, they're not just sitting deep. They're coming at us.
Yeah.
Bro, look at some of our tactics, man. Look at that. That's so embarrassing going long straight to the Southampton goalkeeper. Oh, Mount has been absolutely smoked. And lucky João Felix was there to clean it up. And then João Felix loses the ball too.
How is Joao Felix coming back to defend, man? This is embarrassing.
Bro, we look out of ideas, man. It looks like we don't know what we're doing. It looks really poor. Build up is poor, attack is poor, midfield is poor. So far, just some individual brilliance from David Fofana.
No, I'm not Potter out here. But if we have to get rid of him, we have to get rid of him now.
Yeah, give the other
There is
manager
no
an
other time.
opportunity.
Because if you give the manager that you want to build with time, at least
Yeah.
he has a bit of time and a pre-season
Yeah.
to work with the players.
Yeah. I hear you, bro. I do. I said if we get knocked out by Dortmund, just what's the point of having Graham Potter? Like, I don't understand. Just watch what happens. If anything does happen, if we don't get 3 points today, let's see what the owners are going to do. I don't think he's going to lose his job.
I don't think so too. But
I mean, think about it, man. It'll be 2 out of 15.
that's meant.
Bro, that's worse than relegation.
I don't think Southampton have that.
2 out of 15?
Yeah,
I don't know if
they won
Southampton's
against.
won. How many games has Southampton won?
Good thing we have time. Yeah, I'll just go and check it
Good thing
now.
we've got some time, bro. Rego Park, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. It's clear this manager can't motivate this team. TB needs to admit his mistake and sack GP. Mount's influence is negative. No one likes a teacher's pet. Yeah, Mount's just been lost in this game. I don't even know where he is anymore. Look, every time he just loses the ball. Every time Mason Mount's losing the ball. Again, he lost the ball.
Miss,
And yeah,
in the last 10 games, they won against City, Everton, and Blackpool.
oh yeah, I remember the City one. It was in the FA Cup, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, Carabao Cup.
yeah, the Carabao Cup. quarterfinal.
David Datro. Oh, that was a wild shot from Kovacic. Madueke now, inside the box. Can Chelsea do something? Azpilicueta, this should be a goal. Bro. Who had that free header? Who had that free header? João Felix. Probably should have finished that. João. That was a free header, man. It's a good delivery from Azpilicueta. Yeah, it was maybe a bit too high. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. I just wonder, is it GP style or Turd B asking GP to play in a style that's not suitable? Why aren't we playing three at the back? TT got sacked for not obeying. Do you know what, Nikhil? You might actually have a point here. I think Graham Potter wants to play three at the back, man. David Dutcher Fofana with a shot. Honestly, so far, David Dutcher Fofana has been the standout, man. He's been the standout. If anything, he looks like the one that belongs. Everyone else looks so out of place. Yeah, I feel like Graham Potter probably wants to play three at the back and then have wingers in wing-back position. Like we've seen what he did in Brighton. I know he's played four at the back as well, but I think it's the owners. Owners really want to see, four at the back and more attacking players. And maybe Graham Potter is just submitting to that. I don't know. I just get the feeling. And as Regio Park said as well, man, like, is Graham Potter really able to motivate these lot? Like, I don't know, man. It's all great to have good XGs, but if you're not being able to motivate to get wins, Word Prowse now with a set piece. We've got to look out for this. Ward Prowse. It's been defended. Southampton still with the ball. Wild shot. First half is slowly coming to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a disappointing first half. It's been shambolic. Honestly, it's been so bad. It's been poor. Our build-up has been poor. Just maybe one or two movement in the entire half. That's been good. Mount, once again, an absolute stinker. João Felix is not in the game as well. I have to be honest. David Dutcher Fofana is the only one that looks like he's doing something. And now David Dutcher Fofana has gone to the left side. And João Felix through the middle. So Mount's been hooked to the right maybe. Just to accommodate. Because Mount just can't get into the game. And David Dutcher Fofana, he's not a winger. We're compromising David Dutcher Fofana's game just to bring Mason Mount into the game. That's how crazy it's been. We are willing to shift David Dutcher Fofana on the left so that we can get something out of the left side and maybe get Mount involved. But that's how poor Mount's been, man. David Dutcher Fofana looked a lot better through the middle.
Some atrocities I'm hearing from you, Miss.
Bro, right, David Dutcher Fofana's on the left now.
But what's Madueke doing?
And João Felix today, he's not on it today, João Felix.
I mean, players will have off days.
Yeah, players will have off days, man. João Felix has been really, really good for us since he's arrived at Chelsea Football Club. So, yeah. You're bound to have one off day. Shady, thank you so much for the super chat. Mount is now our striker. It's mad, man. It's mad. This is where Potter needs to come out of the box and just go, what the F? Why is Mount the striker? What is going on? Well, Mount's not even the striker. Mount's actually on the right side. Where's Madueke? Is Madueke in the midfield?
What am I seeing?
Or is Madueke the wing back?
Yeah.
João Felix is actually playing as a striker now. David Datra Fofana on the left, Mount on the right. This is mad. This is mad. This is embarrassing. This is why the last game against Dortmund, I was like, do you know what? That's not on Potter. That was actually good. This has Potter accepting this. Where is Madueke playing? Which position is he playing?
Wing back. Right wing back.
Southampton all over us.
Aspi is not able to deal with the Southampton players, so maybe he just
Is that
changed
why?
it.
Is that why, Sai? Because Aspi
Yeah.
cannot deal with it. So, my God, Sai, Madueke is like he's a wing back. He's a wing back.
Yeah. He's
Madueke is playing as a wing back. Oh my God.
You remember how Ziyech used to play?
We're just compensating. We're compensating for Azpilicueta's weakness. We're compensating on Mount's weakness. We're just compensating on everyone's weakness.
How long?
Bro,
is this?
Ward-Prowse is going to score this, isn't he? He's going to score this, bro. He's going to score this. Ward-Prowse is about to score this, ladies and gentlemen.
4 minutes.
Yeah. Shady Nation, thank you so much for the super chat. Fofana, create own shot, play. Oh my God, it's a goal. It's a goal. I can already see it. It's a goal. It's a goal. I can already see it. I said he was going to score. I said he was going to score. This is bloody banned short. It was going to happen. We know it was going to happen. I said it as soon as that free kick happened. I said this Ward-Prowse is going to score. This Ward-Prowse is going to score. Now watch what Southampton does. Now watch what they do. Now they're going to park the double-decker bus and it's game over for us. I have to say, this is damn bad from Graham Potter today. Today is on him. Today it's so rubbish. Oh my God. Why isn't the wall jumping high enough? Oh, but it was just so well hit, man. It was just so well hit.
He's one of the best free kick takers.
Oh, look at his technique, bro. Sai, honestly, I knew this was a goal. I knew this was a goal. As soon as that free kick from that position, I was like, this a goal. This a goal.
Yeah.
Sai, today it's on Graham Potter, bro. Look at we are set up in such a rubbish way. Bro, Madueke is wing back now. We've got no control. Where's our midfield?
Nowhere to be seen. Enzo
Bro,
is
David
walking.
Datra Fofana is left wing, bro. David Datra Fofana is left wing. I hope Todd Bowley, I hope you are watching this game, man. I hope you are watching this game, Todd Bowley. I really sincerely hope Mr. Todd Bowley, Baghdad Egbali, you guys are in the stadium today. You were at Dortmund. I hope you're in the stadium today watching this atrocity. This setup. This madness. What is this? We have been not in the game today. We're not even in the race. This is why I was a bit annoyed yesterday when I saw all of those leaks. And people were trying to justify, Thiago Silva can't play every single game. He needs a bit of rest. Mate, literally after this game, there's a week off. People are like, Reece James needs a little bit of break. He can't play. He's just come. We need to win games. Unless if Reece James has another injury, that's a different story. And Mount, once again, why Mount?
Shambles.
And now we're behind, bro. How are we going to score? I don't know if we're going to score, bro. Now Southampton, it's easy for them. They'll just defend their backsides off.
Because we haven't scored in many games. Let me just check the record. Liverpool
mad.
didn't score. Fulham didn't
Connection.
score.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Bowley recruit Potter as easy target. Vivell won't.
Miss, who do you think they'll recruit if Potter is gone? Any guess?
Just go out there and get Hansi Flick, bro. Just go out there and get Hansi Flick. Please. Just get Hansi Flick. He'll know what to do with these set of players. Half time, ladies and gentlemen, and this has been a embarrassing half I can ever imagine. Just the way I was very appreciative of Chelsea against Dortmund at halftime. I was like, do you know what? We probably should be leading that game. I don't think anything Potter has got everything wrong in this game. Every single bit. The fact that our energy, the fact that our intensity, what happened? Sorry, what happened to our mentality monster? I thought the mentality monster was going to change us. What happened?
As I told you, he's trying to change Potter, not the players.
Bro, I'm starting to think maybe he was brought in to change Potter. He probably was. And more, thanks so much
Guys,
for
in the live chat, I would like to say this, yeah? If there is anyone in the live chat saying Potter out, please drop your suggestion of who you want as the Potter replacement. Because saying Potter out is very easy, but getting the replacement, a good replacement, is very hard.
Let me actually put up a poll. Still trust the process? Animal, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Throw this crap to bit coach out of my club. Crap 2-bit coach out of my club. Yeah, man. That's mad. What I'm just seeing this half was mad. Was very, very mad. This half was mad. This half off the back of that game against Dortmund. We play like this against Dortmund, I'm telling you. At Stamford Bridge, they're going to cream us. They will absolutely cream us. And then second half, we generally play worse. If that half wasn't bad enough, now get ready to see worse. I think we have to make some changes, bro. I think Mudryk needs to come on. Mudryk 100% needs to come on. Because Mason Mount on the right, this is BS. Madueke needs to go back to his position. Madueke is playing as a wing-back. Oh, my God.
He's playing to accommodate Azpilicueta, not Mason Mount.
Get rid of Aspi as well. Get rid of Aspi. Bring in Chalobah. Get rid of Aspi. Bring in Mudryk. Get rid of Mason Mount. Put Mudryk on the left. Bring back Madueke. Get David Datra Fofana through the middle again. David Datra Fofana. Side, bro. This has been a mad half, bro. I don't know what, like, if the players are making these decisions or is Graham Potter screaming, barking out orders to make these decisions. I don't know who's making the decisions at Chelsea Football Club right now. Who's giving these players the idea to do this?
At this point, I can understand the players making their own decisions because they don't believe in Potter. Because I know all this Potter and bullshit is just PR at this point. I can just feel it.
Wow, bro. Wow.
People screaming for Ancelotti. Miss Ancelotti 2.0, yeah?
Yeah.
Enrique. You rate Enrique, miss?
Enrique, Ancelotti, look, he's probably want to retire. He said that after Real Madrid, he's retiring. Hansi Flick, man, let's get Hansi Flick. But it's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. It's just... Are the owners in the stadium today? Are they in the stadium? Does anyone know?
Nah, they didn't show
Felix.
the owner today.
Felix, thank you so much for the super chat. Miss, what do we do? I don't get it. Lost to 20th, can't stand. We look clueless and we have class players. Kepa poor on free kick. Top 4, don't make me laugh. I don't know if I'm going to blame Kepa on that. Ward-Prowse is just unbelievable. Could Kepa have stayed a little bit closer? Maybe, but then Ward-Prowse would have gone the other way. That area was just too dangerous. You know,
That is the typical Watchalong area.
that area was just dangerous. The only thing you can do is you just have to hope that the wall jumps as high as possible. You just got to pray to God. You just have to pray to God. Only God can help you in those situations. Rejo Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Can't change mentality if you don't have it. So true. So true. You gotta have to have mentality to actually change it. Philip, thank you so much for the super chat. This is the process you want us to back. Joke. I've been saying it for the past month and a bit that I am suspicious of what Graham Potter is doing. I'm not feeling it. I know a lot of you guys told me, but there's been injuries, but there's been this, but you're never going to get the perfect world. There's always going to be adversities. And I didn't see him win during those adversities. You got to somehow still grit it out. But he didn't do it. And now everyone is back and we look so crap. That half. I'm going to get into more details. That's embarrassing, that half. Alan, I feel sorry for you, man. You're having to watch this. And me too. It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Valan, thank you so much for the super chat. Game is done. We're going to depend on someone who couldn't get the team playing well in the second half with his team talk 0-0. Game done. Off to bed. I don't blame you going off to bed. I really don't. I really don't blame you going off to bed. Yeah. Depressed.
Who do
man.
we bring on to change the game? You think Mudrik will change the game?
Bro, at least fix the structure. At least allow Mudrik to be on that left side, because right now Mason Mount is he's a no, like we're playing with a man down. And then also Azpilicueta. Because everything else is looking pretty awful, bro. Enzo's not getting into the game. We don't have any control in the game. Kovacic, you can see, he's just come back from injury. He's not in the game at all. Ja Felix is not in the game. David Dutcher Fofana looks better through the middle, but he's now been shifted out wide. We have to just bring people into their normal areas. Do you know what I mean? Digital Film Reviews, thank you so much for the super chat. How does a team without a coach look more organized? It's crazy. Southampton don't have a manager. Manager lets Southampton look better. Sad, bro. Sad. Absolutely sad. Anmol, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Enrique, Flick, Zidane, all can cook with this team.
Zidane is not coming.
100%. Yeah, but Zidane is not coming. Flick definitely. Enrique as well. I definitely would say Enrique as well. It's quite mad. Valan, thank you so much for the super chat. Potter telling Chilwell to spam crosses in only for us fans to see Mount and Fofana, who aren't aerial threats, to try and score from the cross. That's life. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy what's going on. Even Chilwell, like, he looks a bit shaky on that left. Everyone's been looking shaky. It all started from Koulibaly's crazy tackle in the first few minutes to get that yellow card. But he sure looked a bit shaky.
You remember, Velan said he'll come at the end of the game and say that's life. Man is coming on in between the game and saying that's life already.
Because at the end of the day, we're Chelsea fans, bro. We're Chelsea fans, and we can't help watch the game. Dinesh, thank you so much for the super chat. Potter sexuals are saying Potter out. That's life. Even the staunch Potter fans are probably finding it difficult. Far out. Yeah, my connection's looking dodgy, man. My connection's looking dodgy. Sorry, what do you think
You're
about the
lagging.
first half, bro?
Absolute shambles of a half. There is only one player I can pinpoint that has played well, and that is Datro Fofana, maybe. And other than him, I don't see anyone playing well. Madueke has done some great things, some some stupid things that maybe it is expected because he's coming from the Dutch league. But other than that, we've been a shambles in this half. You know what, miss? We deserve to be losing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, man.
You think we can turn this around?
Guys, take over some of the comments now, bro. My internet's been a bit mad.
Yeah. Um, play
Read out
never
the
feeling
super
bad.
chats.
Yeah. Velan says never feeling bad for someone getting 50 million. It's sad. um, true. True, true, true. A man's making a big bag if he leaves. Fair play, Potter, but he has got to turn this around. If he has got to turn this around. Play, miss. Maybe the mental coach needs a mental coach. Excellent. Good one. Good one. But
The ment the mental coach needs a mental coach. That's mad.
it's mad
That's
in the
mad,
Chelsea.
bro.
It's mad in Chelsea. And play by play says it's foolish to make so many changes to a squad that just played decent against Dortmund. This is disgusting to watch. Yeah, but Dortmund was always going to be easier than Southampton because Southampton is playing for their lives here. They're playing again to get out of the relegation, and they don't have a manager. And we know if there isn't a manager, there is a great chance that you'll turn up against Chelsea. Valan says, I'm gonna sound
Man,
toxic,
my
but
internet
hope we
is
lose
just
our.
stuffing up.
Valan says, I'm gonna sound toxic, but hope we lose our next two home games. Get the match growing crowd to finally turn toxic against Potter. Only then they will act. That is a way. That is a way, but it's going to be very sad to see because we have so many new players, and they will see if uh, we do it like that. They will see that if you don't play well, the fans are going to turn against you, and it is going to be peak for them. And then Patrick says, after 19 years, I have to quit being a fan, not Chelsea anymore. What a joke! The owners now have to do something, or a revolution is ongoing. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's sad to see, but you're right.
Can you see super chats? Can you see the super chats? Just
Yeah, I can see three of
if you
them.
can comment on the super chats, man, because my internet is just playing up, man.
Yeah. Then I've just addressed Patrick's one. I'm going on to another one. Brian Miller says, "Thank you for the super chats, by the way, guys. Subscribe to the channel. We're almost hitting 21K, so maybe you guys can help us in this mad hours of this Chelsea watch-alongs." Brian Miller, thank you for the super chat. Try to give GP a chance. We are a mess today. We need someone else. Enough is enough. Yeah, yeah. Brian Miller sounds like me, to be honest. Try to give GP a chance, but we are a mess. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad to see. It's sad to see, but I just hope. I just hope.
All right, let me take over for a second. Let me take over for a second.
I addressed this, by the way. You can address it.
Oh, we got Ryan as well. Ryan, good to have you in the chat, bro. Let me just quickly go through the super chats, Ryan, and then I'll let you sort of take over for a little bit. Play by play. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's foolish to make so many changes to a squad that just played decent against Dortmund. This is disgusting to watch, man. 100% agreed, man. This is why I wasn't keen on that many changes. I really wasn't keen. Mohammed Hassan, thank you so much for the super chat. I really hope we don't get relegated this season. I can't believe what's going on, man. I really cannot believe what is going on. Let me just take some more some of these up. And then I'll pass it on to Ryan. Maybe I'll just need to restart. And meanwhile, Ryan can be the captain. Let me just do this super chat. Rejo Park, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Please explain why owners hired GP knowing that no English manager ever won EPL, don't understand, and GP no European pedigree. Thoughts? He must be a yes man. He must be a yes man. That's probably why. I think there must be another super chat here somewhere, and then I'll let Ryan kind of take over. Patrick, thanks so much for the super chat. So after 19 years, I have to quit being a fan, not Chelsea anymore. What a joke. The owners now have to do something or a revolution is going on. I mean, look, no need to quit as a fan, but it is dangerous times. Valan, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm going to sound toxic, but I hope we lose our next two games, home games, get the match going crowd to finally turn toxic against Potter. Only then they will act. This is, look, the owners will turn when the match-going fans turn. I don't think they'll pay too much attention to what's happening online. Brian, thank you so much for the super chat. Tried to give GP a chance. We are a mess today. We need someone else. Enough is enough. Southampton lose against the 20th club, 20th team, which is going to be quite disgusting. Last but not least, and then I'll let Ryan take over. Messi FC, thanks so much for the super chat. You guys should take a punt on Pep Linders. Yeah, Pep Linders. Okay, Ryan, I'm going to have to restart because I don't know what's going on. Let me just bring up this last super chat. Talk through how you felt about the half and yeah, give us your thoughts. I'll be back in about 2 to 3 minutes, okay?
Okay, cool. Well, hello everybody. I would proudly say I didn't watch the first half. I was having breakfast with my cousin. But I want to ask my guy Sai Krishna one very important question. The main question. I don't care about 1-0 losing. But Sai, how is our expected goals? Come on. Expected goals FC. Please tell me our expected goals are better. If it is, this is a win for me. A W at 3 points. Please.
Man,
everybody in the chat, tell me.
I've not seen us have a shot on target, by the way, Ryan. I've not seen us have a shot on target. So I don't think the expected goals is looking good, bro.
I mean, this is the first time Miz introduced me with so low energy. So y'all must have had a rough 2 hours and 13 minutes y'all have been on this live. That's crazy.
I mean, it was always going to be like that because just to support Mount, we put him in that right center forward today. And just to support Aspi, we put Madueke as a Hakim Ziyech right wing back shift. It's mental how the first half went. And we just bought up the only threat we had in the first half of.
So how was that true? How was he? Was he good?
Yeah, he was electric. In the few glimpses that we got of him, he was actually very good.
And who did he get sub off for?
Sterling. Which
so
was
I
needed,
guess
but
Felix is
center forward. The only creative player we have is now playing center forward.
Yeah, the only creative player in the pockets is now outside the pockets.
You think Mount can do well there?
Where? In the pockets? I love
Yeah.
how you just baited me. I love how you just baited me with that question, bro. You already know the answer, but you baited me for it. Okay, but seriously, I think Mount of past seasons could have done well in the pockets, but as of the past year or so, he's been struggling from his all-around game in the pockets. I find ball retention wise, he's unable to retain the ball under pressure. Also, he's unable to find and execute the right pass under pressure also. So,
Yeah.
but just watching from that feel how Felix dropped in there into the pockets and played as a kind of false nine, it looks like Mount and Sterling is our strikers,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy. And this has been something with Potter, like consistently with Mount. He's been part of our front two most of the times he played. And a lot of people
Yeah.
used to go on Tuchel saying Mason Mount is being played out of position as an inside forward. But many times Tuchel's inside forwards were like number 10s. And
Yeah.
I think that part of Mason Mount game is as a number 10. That's why his best stats were under Tuchel. So now we got this manager, everybody was happy. Mason is finally going to play LCM number 8. But most of the times you see Mason on the pitch, he's part of a striking duo, just running.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anybody have any explanations for that?
He just missed a header too. Ryan, you think we're gonna score this game?
I think we could, because I haven't watched the first half. The last memory of Chelsea was Dortmund game, so that's why I would say I think we could. But I'm sure. How has Kovacic been today? How has he looked? That's a beautiful ball
He's
from
been
Kova.
totally out of it. He's
But
still,
you just saw that ball from him.
yeah. The guy has been on and off all the time, right? And the guy sometimes is very good dribbling through players, and sometimes very shit. He took some shots
It's on like
way off.
Gattuso there, bro. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe.
Sad to say about the squad because we've spent so much, but it's not looking good. It's not at all looking.
Well, yeah, at least IPL is starting in a month, you know. So I can.
Man said IPL is starting. I am out of this shit.
Yeah, IPL season, bro.
IPL hype, yeah.
Oh, nah. Last thing I need Miz is popping up and see us talking about IPL. Like, so, I mean, that would probably be the least surprising thing Miz would have today.
Yeah.
No, but tactically
This is
though,
going.
what formation have we used? Because I was trying to figure it out. Before the game, I thought it would be a 4-2-2-2 with Mount and Madueke as inside forwards and Felix and Datro as a striking duo.
Yeah.
But apparently,
And
what was the formation that was used?
at 25 minutes, I think it changed to just accommodate Aspi to into a 5 at the back.
Bro,
Mount playing right center forward.
boys, what's going on? I see
Like,
Raheem Sterling's on. Who went off?
yeah, for fun.
Datro.
Oh my god, they actually took Datro Fofana off, who was probably
Not they. Graham Potter. Sorry.
bro, he was probably the standout attacker. He was probably the standout attacker.
Not a
This
problem.
is
We
mad.
bought on Wesley Fofana.
And who did we take out for Wesley Fofana?
Khalidou Koulibaly.
Yeah, that one
What
probably
was the
makes
point of
sense, but
Koulibaly was awful.
Sterling did well though.
who was
Miz.
awful?
Miz.
Talk to me, bro.
Miz, you left me for 2 minutes and you have people in the comments asking me who is my favorite IPL team.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Delhi-
Okay.
Delhi Capitals. Powerful stuff on that. Delhi Capitals. That's it.
Delhi Capitals. All right, I'm back, and seems like everything seems
But
to be
still,
fine
and
now.
despite everything,
Shady.
João Felix is still a star, bro. Like the little moments I see from him this half already,
Yeah,
everything he
but
does is.
this first half he wasn't though. He wasn't in the game, but it's not his fault. I wouldn't put it down his fault. I think it's more
I
of
think.
how pathetic the structure was.
I think
Did you
this.
get to watch
I'm
the
see.
first half, Ryan?
No, I was out. I didn't.
Do you want me to fill you in on the first half?
Yeah.
All
Fill me
right,
out with one word and start with S.
Means you know how it
fill you
peak,
in one word,
how
and it
peak
starts
it is,
with
yeah?
what?
S. It was shit, bro. Shit
Starts
first
with
half.
shit. Let me just quickly do a couple of these super chats first. Shady Nation, thank you so much for the super chat. He's sub Fofana. Fofana was the standout attacker for us, if anything. I don't know why that's happened. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. Sometimes it feels like we're intentionally losing. Maybe. Madueke now. Madueke, Mount, shot straight at the player. Okay, now let me fill you in. Ryan, so first
Don't
half.
even mess up Ryan's day by telling him is.
Yeah.
Don't even
Let me
mess
fill
up
you in
Ryan's
now.
day. All right, fill me in.
First half, we played with Azpilicueta in the right back position, Badiashile and Koulibaly, and Chilwell on the
Okay.
left. We played with a Enzo Fernandez and Kovacic in the middle. Mason Mount was as the left winger. Right winger was Madueke and João Felix through the middle, and David Data Fofana up front. And clearly from the get-go, you could see that our intensity, our energy just wasn't in it. And it looked like it was Southampton's home game. Like they were at us, they weren't defending deep, they were pressing, they were trying to win the ball, from our half and really put us under pressure. Koulibaly got himself a yellow card. Azpilicueta straight away from the get-go looked out of pace, but he did try and contribute a little bit up front. Mason Mount was just nowhere to be seen. That left side was empty. Then the only attacker that was doing well was David Data Fofana. Even João Felix couldn't get into the game.
Took off.
And got took off. Enzo Fernandez couldn't get into the game. Kovacic, you can clearly see that he's been out for a while. He's just come back from injury. And to accommodate Mason Mount, we then put Mason Mount on the right, and Madueke became a wingback because Azpilicueta was getting tired. So Madueke started becoming a wingback, and Aspi tucked in a little bit more with the CBs. And Mount went on the right. David Data Fofana went on the left, and João Felix became the striker. And at that point, I was like, this is mad. What I'm seeing is mad. And that was halftime, bro.
It's mad wakey, bro.
And Ward Prowse with a worldy free kick, which I called it as soon as it was a free kick. As soon as it was a free kick, I was like, this is a goal because it's in Ward Prowse's vicinity.
I can't help but to feel João Felix is too good for us, bro. And it's kind of saddening me because I hope he stays.
Bro, João Felix, it's not even about João Felix being too good for us. Serious questions need to be asked about Potter. This game, I completely heard what you said with Dortmund, and I agreed with you because I don't think we played a bad game. I think we played a very good game. But this, Ryan, has been mad. This has been mad.
Yeah.
At home, in front of your home crowd. And now it's just chaotic football. There was no build-up, Ryan, in the first half. There was nothing in midfield. We barely had any control. Madueke probably looked really good as well in the first half, along with David Data Fofana. And David Data Fofana is the one that gets subbed off, and Mount still stays in. It seemed like we were accommodating for Mount because of his deficiencies. It seemed like we were accommodating for Azpilicueta because of his deficiencies.
Is Chalobah injured by chance?
No.
Is he?
I don't know why they're not using.
Because I was thinking, why Aspi right back? You know.
Nah, he is. He's in the subs. He's in the subs. No, it's on 5.8 rating by FootMob. and he's in still. Fofana was on 6.8. Bench here's the bench, bro. Chalobah, Lewis Hall, Zakaria, Conor Gallagher, Mudryk. I don't know why Mudryk's not coming on.
Zakaria's back.
I really don't know why Mudryk's not coming on. Do you reckon
Maybe
that's
it
why
is
Sterling's back?
because they bought Sterling on.
Probably typing our next Warrior post.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's gonna be the longest week.
Bro is in that Rashford essay writing class.
Yeah. Have you noticed
No, but
since Rashford started scoring goals?
structurally, right, Miss? Structurally, right? I was gonna message you and say it looks like the only thing would make sense of that starting lineup was a 4-2-2-2, right? With Mount and Madueke as inside forwards, and it would have a striking duo of Fofana and Felix. The logic there would be that Chilwell would overlap on the left-hand side to help Mount tuck in, and Felix would also help overlap in and drop into the pockets, right? And on the right-hand side, Madueke would keep wide because Azpi can't overlap, and it would have a kind of balance where Fofana could also make runs in behind on the right too. So I was thinking that makes a lot of sense with a double pivot of Kovacic and Enzo. But apparently that didn't happen because Sai was telling me Mount was playing like a left forward most game, and then you just told me he went to the right after halfway through the half, and everything was just haywire, no structure. But doesn't that structure I named at first make sense? Like logistically?
Yeah, logistically it does, but that's not how it panned out. I completely hear what you're saying, but that's not how Potter, structured them to play. What you said, the 4-2-2-2, 100% makes sense. But from the first half that I watched, that's not how we operated.
Any positives first half or no?
David Dr. Fofana, I was really impressed. That had finished. No, David Dr. Fofana, I was really impressed with him. I thought if we just bring him back through the central position again, he looked really good. There was one dynamic run that he made through the middles, through the center. He was powerful. He went past 3 players, and physically he wasn't getting bundled over. And I was like, I've never seen Kai Havertz do that.
Yeah.
And there was another pass.
Hold up, play-wise, how is he? Oh, okay, he linked up.
Yeah, he linked up one really, really nice pass with Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta overlapped. I think it was Kovacic that passed it, and I think we're about to get done. No. Southampton slowing down.
Where Felix defending?
Nah, that's Chilwell.
Oh my God, that was Felix,
Azpilicueta passed it to Kova, and then Kova found a nice pass through the middle to David Dr. Fofana. And Dr. Fofana, first time he just put the ball through for Azpi to run into the box. That was a nice play from David Dr. Fofana, first time pass. So I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked that he's the player that we sacrificed. Like, I can't believe Graham Potter, after looking at the first half, he thought the structure is not working out. Let's take Fofana out. It's mad because he was the one who probably looked like he knew what he was doing. And where's Mount playing now? Which side is Mount playing now? Because Sterling's playing on the left. So where's Mount?
Mount center forward. Felix.
Oh my God, Mount center forward. Mount center forward.
Yeah.
Finally, Mount's coming out. Thank God. But then we are replacing him with Kai Havertz.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the worst? Which pill will kill you quicker? Which one? At the end, you're gonna die anyway. But which one will kill you quicker? Finally, Mudryk's on as well, which is good. But Madueke off. I thought Madueke was actually all right first half. Surely Sterling goes to the right now, and then Mudryk comes to the left.
Yeah.
Boys, I don't know about you guys. There's a stat from Mozo stat or whatever. They do the stats. Have you seen for Mount what the stat was for first half?
No.
The guy
No.
made less pass. The guy made less his passing accuracy and also less passes than Kepa in the first half.
Oh,
Mount completed, I think, 4 out of 5
I think
passes.
Mount's head's gone too, bro.
yeah.
Bro,
Like he-
take that head and your whole entire body out
Oh
of this
my
football
God.
club. Not just the head, just take the whole lot. Stinking up the gaff. Today, for sure, I am. Please, to all the people out there in the live chat, nearly 500. If someone is making a fail comp, if you can share with me, I will
Oh my
retweet that.
God.
I will retweet that Mount fail comp. 100%.
Miss on
You best
sport.
believe.
I think
More than you can
Miss on
believe.
sport.
I think this first half broke Miz, bro.
More than you
Bro,
can
you know, it
believe.
had broken Matadi. It had broken Miz, bro.
But that was mad that first half. I can't believe it's Stamford Bridge.
And Southampton is winning table.
Last.
Huh?
Southampton's last.
Yeah.
Bro, they're as last as you
Jeez.
can get. Smack bang 20. Ryan, they don't have a manager. They're a manager-less team.
Miss Ryan saw Southampton playing well against Chelsea and thought they may be around 10th.
Potter is getting beat by a team that does not have a manager. Oh my God, I'm tweeting this. I'm tweeting this.
But we don't have a manager either, bro.
We have a
Burn.
hologram as well?
Sorry.
Hologram derby, yeah. Excellent.
I love it all of this. My whole aim here is just to make Sai laugh as much as possible in this painful half. So
Ryan,
Bro, this pain is
today I
enough to
need
make me
you.
laugh, bro.
Ryan, today I need you to see the second half and tell me why you are Graham Potter out. I need you to say that.
well,
None of this, like, no, like have the board and everything out in the second half after the match, and you have to explain to us what went on in the second half and why
Oh my
this
God.
guy is not the right guy.
I mean, I could try.
I feel sorry for Valan, man. Like, seriously, this guy, he's been wanting to go to bed. He's been wanting to not watch this match. But because we're fans of this club, we want to suffer and we want to watch this calamity. It's mad. It's mad.
Guys in the live chat, please drop where you're watching from because I want to know where you're watching this atrocity from.
Sai Krishna wants to know, where are you suffering from? Tell me,
Yeah.
which part of the world are you suffering from? Tell us all. Valan, thanks so much for the super chat. What with this? That's life. I'm out. Peace. This is Valan. This is like the 5th time you said you're out. I know you're not going to be out. Just hang in there, bro. Honestly, just hang in there. Hang in there.
Look,
Here come.
Havertz with a
Mate.
chance goal.
What? Why? Why have it? Why didn't you shoot?
Kai Havertz.
Why didn't he shoot? Boys, why didn't he shoot from so close?
Havertz.
What was there a need to pass from that range? You were literally a couple of meters, a meter, maybe meter and a half away from goal.
That is Havertz for you, miss.
Hit it with your right, bro. Oh my God. I can't believe that, bro. I can't believe that. He tried to square it when he was literally a meter and a half away. He needed to just like pile drive that shot. I can't believe this. Great run from Sterling. Puts Havertz through. Havertz, go for a shot, bro. Go for a shot.
Sterling has been good though. I wouldn't lie.
Yeah.
Even though he should finish that, but Sterling has been good. He made that by himself, that whole move. The thing is like if Sterling is ready to go, why start Mount? You know.
Exactly. I even had Ryan. I had Mudryk to start. I know Mudryk wasn't great last game, but I thought, you know what? The only way to get this guy's match sharpness up is just keep playing him. He's gonna come good.
Miz, I know you want me to get that tactical board out, right? But I really don't know what I'll say because all our tactics has been this half is Felix drop into the pockets. Hopefully Felix turns and lay it off somewhere for somebody in the final third.
There is no tactics, right? There is actually no tactics. It's just
Yeah.
Miss.
individual.
I wanted to say this before. I'll say it now. Yeah.
Say
You
it,
remember
bro.
when Ryan used to make tactical videos, and he opened up a YouTube channel to talk about the tactics and the Tuchel. Yeah. Ever since Potter has been in charge, man has been only talking about cricket in Australia and
No,
India.
no, no. True talk to all the nearly 500 people live right now. I'm going to share something with you guys. Like everyone else, we were all shocked and hurt as well that Thomas Tuchel didn't get the opportunity to carry on for a little bit longer until it changed. Because I knew the results weren't going our way, and I also said that if it continues that way, he's going to find himself in big trouble. Kai Havertz, we got to capitalize right now. This has to be a goal.
No.
Oh my god!
my-
Oh my god! Southampton, what a miss! What a miss! Southampton's buzzing. Southampton's buzzing. That actually should have been a Kai Havertz assist. That's actually well
Good play
done from Kai
Kai
Havertz.
though. Yeah.
That was well done from Kai Havertz. Sterling, oh my god, how are you not scoring from there?
We have some
Wow.
cucks in this.
Nah, but Sterling should have had a double too. I know we wanted Kai to shoot that, but that first Sterling chance should have been a goal. That was on the plate for Sterling. And secondly, that should have been
It's
two
just not
Sterling
meant
goals.
to be, is it? It's not meant to be. But yeah, coming back to my point, Ryan was hurt when Tuchel got sacked. He was hurt.
Yeah.
Simple as. And then, yeah, the man started talking about cricket because there was turmoil at that time. But now slowly he's coming back into it. And
And now I'm leaving
I'm
for
still
cricket again.
subscribed to his YouTube channel where he hasn't posted much.
Havertz, Sterling, far out. And more, thanks so much for the super chat. I'll take Kepa as manager. Remember the memes. Reggie Park, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. These players can't score in a bro. I mean, legs wide open and they still can't score. Watch what people will say at the end of the match. XG. We won the XG. Can someone tell me the XG? What's our XG this match? Our XG, we're XG FC. We've got the XG.
As soon as Ryan came in, he asked me what the XG was.
Ryan and I, we think the same way. That's why. Jerry, thanks so much for the super chat. YouTube video clips for player PR is so deceptive. Yeah. Someone please tell me the XG. Please, someone tell me the XG. Because there'll be a lot of there'll be the ones that want Potter in. Here comes Southampton. This is gonna be 2. Well done, Kepa. Well done. There's a big chance for Southampton, actually, that one. If Kepa didn't come out. Oh, that was a goal for Southampton, man. That was a goal. Theo Walker whipping across in. Oh, Kepa keeping us in. Do you know what? I'm doubtful that if we're even going to win the XG battle. I think the XG battle might be going to Southampton.
You know what I don't understand is, since when part of the process is regressing before you improve?
Right.
Because a lot of people like pointed at Arteta and stuff, but Arteta.
Something happened, bro. Something happened. Stretcher. Oh shit. Oh no. Please. Oh no. Please. I hope Aspie's alright. Was that Aspie? Please, I hope Aspie's alright. Please. Oh, please, God. I hope Aspie's alright, man. That looked dangerous, man. That looked dangerous.
What happened?
Oh, he got
Plastered
hit
him.
in the
Someone
face.
went for I think someone went for a scissor kick and Aspie went with the head.
They hit him with a bicycle kick in the face.
Oh, far out. I hope Aspie's alright, man. Please.
Aspie got knocked out. That's
Yeah, I think
sad.
he might have even just busted his mouth, maybe.
Where did he get? Which part of his face did he get hit on?
I think it's the mouth,
Okay.
chin, nose. The way the players reacted is straight away calling for the stretcher to come out. It's his mouth. He might have
I mean,
got a
some
Might
broken
one
have
thing.
jaw.
Yeah, but at least getting hit on the mount isn't like fatal. Once it's in the temple, like back of the head or anything.
Can't believe Sterling didn't score that, man. That's mad, you know.
Do you also see Gallagher coming on bench?
What position he's gonna play?
I don't know. I just
Right
saw
back.
him. I don't know. I saw him in blue. I don't know if he was in
They
his
should
kit.
just get in Chalaba.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like
Aspie looks
Joe.
alright now. He looks alright. They're just looking at him now. They still got to get him out though. He must be dazed. Doesn't look like there's any blood.
No, they're getting oxygen for him.
Bro, imagine it's like, you know how in UFC how people take a head kick? That kind of
Yeah.
stuff can damage you, man.
Yeah.
They'll knock you out. Aiden, thank you so much for the super chat. Playing Mount as a striker is a sackable offense.
Who's Gallagher coming on for?
Why isn't Chalaba coming on? Who's gonna be right back?
Chalaba is coming on, I think. I saw him stripping his training things off.
Oh.
Did they give him a card, by the way, the player?
I think he came on.
I mean, was
Plus,
it intentional though? Well, he got a yellow. Looks like there's a yellow card here.
Yellow for a knockout, yeah? I see the
I mean-
Premier League, I see it.
I have to see the incident again, but did it looked like it was an unfortunate situation, didn't it? I have to see the footage again. It looked like that guy was going for a sort of like a volley
Plus,
or
even if
maybe
it
a
is a
scissor
scissor
kick.
kick, if the guy is knocked out, it is a red card, isn't it?
Yeah, but what if you're going for like a volley or a scissor kick and then you just stick your head in there? But I just need to see it again, man. I need to see it again. Yeah, I agree with Lil Boy. No, it wasn't intentional. I don't think it was intentional, from what I remember. I'm all dazed out now. I'm just
yeah.
focusing on what's going
Hoping
on with
Aspi is good.
Azpilicueta.
Yeah. Any news as to why Rich James was out of the squad completely?
Apparently rested, bro. Apparently rested.
Arrested completely.
Slight
What I don't-
rumors there is a hamstring injury again.
Is there an injury?
It has to, because
There
why
is
would
a
you
slight
arrest? He's on the bench.
rumor.
Is my man injured again?
There is a rumor he is injured. I don't know if it is really true or not.
Bro, this is mad.
Is
This is mad.
You know what's the funniest thing?
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
his replacement is at Cobham getting rehabilitation as well. Malo Gusto is in London.
Can someone tell me if Aspie's alright or not?
Yeah.
They're really spending a lot of time there, man. I hope he's alright.
Could be something broken, you know. Let's just hope is nothing with his skull, you know. I think even a broken jaw, painful.
I'm pretty sure it's probably a broken jaw, man. It's the way
Yeah.
he probably got hit in the mouth.
Yeah, once it's not skull, to be honest.
And do you remember the Peter Cech situation, bro? I was mad.
Yeah. And if I went Jimenez from Wolves,
Oh yeah. He was his one was bad. He wasn't. I think they said that you're not gonna play again.
he came back.
Came back, bro. But never the same again, though. Never the same again.
Yeah. Oh, boys warming up. How much out of time this is gonna be? Like 10 minutes?
Minimum 10 minutes. But yeah, I was just shocked with all the leaked news yesterday with Silva not gonna be in the squad, Reece James, Aubameyang. Like I was like, why are we taking this so lightly? Like we have a week off. We don't have Champions League games this week. We have the entire week off. I mean, what do we do? What do we do now? 2 out of 15. 2 out of 15. It's going to be 2 out of 15, isn't it? Oba, one, thank you so much for the super chat. Honestly, don't care about the game. Our captain down.
Yeah, I feel a bit distracted, to be honest,
Yeah,
bro.
me too. I'm a little bit distracted now.
Especially as you can't see what's going on.
Yeah,
So
at least they've
he's
just
on
lifted him into the stretcher now.
yeah.
At least they've lifted him in the stretcher. At least give us a thumbs up or something, man.
But I mean, I respect them for not showing replays of it, because any injury like that, out of respect for the player, they don't show back the replays.
They just got his whole head and everything in a
I'm just hoping it's not
head
skull.
brace.
I'm just hoping it's not skull.
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
What's happening in other scores?
Yo, Arsenal pulled it back today, bro.
Yeah, and City are about to bottle it as well.
Wait, are they losing?
It's 1-1.
And how much time?
Well, 85 minutes, right?
Haaland is the sitter, by the way.
Everton's got 1 goal. Leeds. Bournemouth beating. Haspie's being stretchered out, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like watching the players around them, they don't look too. Like obviously they look worried and stuff, but they're not looking.
Yeah, initially
devastated.
the way initially players were like, come, quick. I got worried.
It looks like he got knocked out.
I thought he's wrapped up now and he's got the oxygen on and he's got a head brace on.
The players don't look devastated, which could be a positive sign.
Yeah. The way they reacted initially, I thought something sinister, bad happened. But as it went on, I think the players sort of calmed down that he'll be all right. He'll be fine.
Why is he not moving?
What?
Even if I don't know this fully, yeah. But even if you are on a stretcher, you can at least move your hands, can't you? The guy isn't even moving.
He just waved at the crowd. He just waved.
Yeah, he just waved at the crowd. He waved at the crowd. I just saw that. Yeah.
No, but if something happens to your neck or jaw, you can't move your body,
You
you know.
can't. Yeah.
That would
No,
hurt
no,
so
at
badly.
least a bit of movement because it feels as if he's knocked out.
Oh, you thought he
Big
was
days.
unconscious.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was unconscious because he just he just went down. Like he didn't
I
collapse
think when
down.
when you get
I thought
injuries
he,
there, you can't move.
I
But
thought he
much
Mudrik,
slept as soon as
weight.
Mudrik.
he hit.
Oh, far out. Andrew, thank you so much for the super chat. At first, we had the manager and now not the players, but now we have the players and not the manager. Welcome to Chelsea FC. But what about
Yep.
that mentality coach? I thought the mentality coach was to bring in some strong mentality in the team. But yeah, going back to what Ryan said just a moment ago before the injury, I hope Azpilicueta's fine. Honestly, prayers with Azpilicueta that he
Yeah.
gets well quick. I want to see what both you guys have to say, even Si. When Ryan said we don't have to regress to see some form of improvement.
Improvement.
Like this is regressing in a monumental level.
No,
2 out of
Because
15.
no, because Miz, when people always compare Arteta, look how they went to 18th place before they improved. But you have to look at you have to look at
Bro, look at this. Look at this Kai Havertz, bro. Just look at where it's
yeah.
going.
I was just thinking,
Look at this guy, bro.
jeez.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy, bro. Commentator saying
I was just
Kai Havertz
thinking,
trying
look
to
at the
take it.
personnel Arsenal had when they were striking 18th and stuff like that. I mean, Arteta actually had to build these young players from players who can't compete to who could compete, you know? So that's why they had to regress before they go forward. But for us, we have players who could compete and we're regressing.
No, true
So
talk.
it's
True
not the
talk.
same thing. Just because
It's
it's a
not.
process, that doesn't mean you have to regress in the process.
Arsenal, they didn't have this level of quality of players.
They still don't.
They still don't. And they're still grinding out wins today. What a comeback victory for them.
Yeah, that's wins of champions there.
no.
Who's
One thing
coming off
I
there?
Bro, Wesley Fofana
uh,
trying to push these players out. Lavia had
Probably
a
trying to bring him to
superstar game,
Chelsea.
man. Lavia had a baller of a game. Romeo Lavia, that's the player we should get in the summer for midfield. He had an unbelievable game. Top game.
Miss, honestly, I don't think we can afford Declan Rice, But that's the next conversation for next day. But if we were to
Bro,
buy
who cares
Felix
about Declan
and
Rice,
a
bro?
striker,
Stuff him.
me and Sai cares about Declan Rice a lot. So watch him out, okay? Me and Sai care about the guy.
yeah, on the manager thing, the regression thing. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
say they have to regress, but at least they have to bring a bit of stability. You remember how Eddie Howe, as soon as he got into Newcastle, he brought stability, not regression. Even Eric Ten Hag at some point of the season, he did not bring in regression, but he brought in a bit of stability. Yes, Man United was going to lose some games, but after that he turned it around. He turned it around massively. So I think Potter, there is something going on there, something shady. I just hope there is some action taken before it is too late.
It's already too late. Like it's already been too late for many games ago. And now it's what Jose Mourinho said in that quote that's been floating around recently. Jose said this a long time ago. When big clubs, when they start focusing on XG, and you focus on it was a good performance, and you start accepting losses, even though it was a good performance, but you lost, you didn't get the 3 points. We start accepting that. That's when you become a small club. You're no longer a big club anymore. This is what I've been saying. I don't really care. I don't care about these XG stuff. I know it looks good, great. It'll turn things. XG only means that, okay, by by the probabilities, it should hopefully turn around for you. But I feel like our team has forgotten how to win. That winning mentality, it's become a habit. Losing is become a habit,
Yep.
or not winning has become a habit.
When is the last time Southampton won a game, by the way? Let me
I think
check.
recently they beat Man City in the FA Cup or
No,
Carabao
it
Cup.
was Blackpool, I think.
But when did they win the last game?
I think it was Blackpool in the cup, FA Cup.
You know something funny though, Miss?
Talk to me, bro.
20th place Southampton has won 5 games. Chelsea has won 8.
Wow. 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 With all the investment, with all the money, apparently enough money to buy a private island, we have 3 more wins than them.
That is a typical mistweet, you know.
Is that what you're saying to me, boys? We have 3 more wins than them
It's embarrassing.
with all the money that we spent. Here's the thing, man. Sometimes it's just not even about the money, man. Sometimes you just need a competent manager, man. Today, I have to say, Graham Potter, just like how he embarrassed himself against West Ham, today once again he's embarrassed himself. Against Dortmund, I thought, do you know what? Maybe let's give Graham Potter a chance. Maybe there's something going on. And here comes Southampton with a counter. Didn't work out for them. But yeah, after the Dortmund game, I was like, do you know what? Maybe there's something about Potter. Like, we had a very good game
And that was
against
probably
Dortmund.
my fault. Oh my.
No. I know you were advocating for it as well, but I generally thought as well that maybe what I saw against Dortmund, that was actually not, it wasn't that bad. Like, if anything, we should have beaten Dortmund. And I thought, okay, we're going to come in this particular match against Southampton, we're going to whoop them. I was predicting a 2-0 victory. And today, we lost. The match was lost in the first half. And everything that has happened in the second half was just chaos. This isn't like a planned, structured match in the second half. It was chaos. Yes, Sterling should have scored. Maybe not once, but twice. But Southampton had that chance as well, where Theo Walcott whipped in that cross. I don't understand how a 20th team Southampton is coming at Stamford Bridge and actually wanting to play football. They're not just sitting deep. That just shows how much they are disrespecting us. They don't care. They look at our Chelsea team and they're like, we don't care. You don't scare us one bit.
Miss, remember I told you, I said a speech like about a couple months ago last year, right? I told you that right now in this club there's multiple aspects or stakeholders, right?
Yeah.
There is the board, the manager, the players, and the fans, right? And I say out of all those aspects, with all the new players who are in, with the new board that is in, and the new manager that is in, only one of those aspects know what it is to be of the standard Chelsea has built in the last 20 years. And if we as fans forget that standard and accept a lower one of mediocrity,
Yeah.
then we could completely lose our Chelsea.
I remember you saying that, and I
because
absolutely agreed with you.
you watched that Mikel interview where he said that Roman used to come and shout in
Yeah, that
Russian
was
when they
warning
were
one.
losing games,
Warning one.
right? And then the
Yeah.
players were used to fight in training because they were so competitive. They had that warrior mentality. They wanted to win.
He said it was an
The
ego
manager,
battle every day. He was an ego battle every day.
the manager was setting the culture and pace, which was always set by the board on top of him too, because that winning expectation was there from the top. Otherwise, you are out. It doesn't matter who
And
you are. You could be Jose Mourinho and you were out. You won the
yeah,
title 6 months ago and you were out.
and if you weren't winning, the next time the helicopter would come and that manager's gone. Simple as.
And I think that it's sad. And I understand that a lot of fans want long term or whatever, and they want to trust this process. But please find the balance where you don't let go of the standard that this club was built on in the last 20 years.
Spot
Because
on, bro.
if the majority of fans lose that standard, then the current owners don't know the standard of Chelsea because they have not arrived. The players, most of them are new, so they don't know the standard of Chelsea. Right? The manager never coached a team in the top half of the table, never won a trophy probably. So we are the only stakeholder that could preserve and conserve the Chelsea that was built out of hard work and dedication. And if
Bro,
we
we're
as
about to
fans
get
don't do
done. We're
that,
about to get done. We are about to get done. We are about to get done.
nah.
Oh, how did we escape that?
Kovacic
Should have
was good
scored
there,
on the
bro.
other side, but we didn't. Yeah, go on, bro.
I just saying that we as fans have that responsibility, to uphold that standard because
Yeah, we
because
do, bro. And this is why, like, certain parts of the fan base, they are so in love. They are so in love with this notion of I want a manager to be around for like 5, 10 years. Why? Like, what's more important, success? And look at Liverpool. The manager has been stuck around for so long. They're back to square one again anyway, where they need to refurbish that entire team. And what do they have to show for it? One Premier League and one Champions League. Yeah, there was some domestic cups for sure. But look at the damage that we've done over the past 20 years. Yeah, we chopped and changed, but we kept on winning. Look, I'm not advocating that we need to keep chop and changing. If you want to stick around with a particular manager, stick around with the right one. Stick around with the right one. This is why I didn't want to let go of Thomas Tuchel this early. Was I skeptical about Thomas Tuchel? Was Ryan skeptical about Thomas Tuchel to a point? Yes, we were. All of us were. Because we thought, come on, TT, you've got to still get the better of this team. But we didn't want him to get sacked when he got sacked. I thought it was way premature. At least give him another few, 5 matches, 10 matches, and then we could decide whether it's going right or not. This is crazy right now. 2 out of 15 it's going to be at the end of this match. Happy for us to stick around with a manager, because it seems like people are desperate to have a manager that is here for more than 2 years. Regardless, it doesn't matter if you challenge for titles or not, but let's just have a manager that is just here for more than, like, what's this fascination, man? Have a board that gets players that can suit any manager, and then if the manager is not performing well, just get rid. Simple as. Until you find the one that you think, okay, this is a good one, even if they go through some small patches of, downs, will stick around because they have the history of bringing the teams back. What history does Potter have? Besides the fact that, okay, he's been able to develop young players, in his past teams, and he's been able to play a good brand of football. But so what? Brighton was always a mid-table team.
Fans at Stamford Bridge leaving early.
Why shouldn't they, bro? Why shouldn't they? It's not
And the
going
subs
anywhere.
he's made has been shocking once again.
Bro, how he got rid of David Dutra Fofana is mad. And Ryan, he I don't know what's wrong. He doesn't want to have Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka wasn't even in the squad.
Yeah. It's odd because every time he's played, he's shown quality.
And with all the players that's been rested, I don't know if it was necessary to have Okay, I get it. You want to rest Kukurea and Ziyech. Okay, no problems. But why also...
Bro sneaked in Ziyech, you know. Bro sneaked in.
I mean, that was the leak from yesterday. That
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But regardless,
why?
bro, the players on this team today are good enough to beat Southampton. Not by 1 goal, not by 2 goals, but by 3.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
but the thing is, was there a need to have Silva also off in this game? Reece James, unless it's an injury, I don't know. Why is that disappeared? I'm looking for the lie. Just keep it to the score. We're gonna lose at Stamford Bridge.
Nothing new, miss. Nothing new.
People said this was a must-win. I just can't believe how Southampton have showed more energy and more intensity than us. I find that strange. And for me, that's on the manager. Like, you've not prepared the team for this battle. Ball goes out for a corner. Last chance.
wow.
Oh my God. That was actually a good shot from Mudryk. That would have been a banger. You know what the crazy part is, boys? Today, everyone will be upset with Graham Potter. Watch tomorrow. Tomorrow, everyone will be like, patience, suffer. We need to suffer. Today, everyone be hating on him. And today, everyone will be wanting him out. Tomorrow, watch. Most people come out and go, what did we expect? We can't expect these players to gel. Today, Graham Potter got it wrong, man. That first half was mad.
Miss, how long do you think we can go on like this?
I would have pulled the plug by now, because for me, I'd rather have a new manager ready for the Dortmund game and get a victory and see if we can move as far as possible in the Champions League. Right now, I would have pulled the plug. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. Congratulations, Southampton. Thank you, Chelsea Football Club, for effing my weekend once again, and for effing all of our weekends once again. Take a bow. It was the lads gave it all. It was a spirited performance. That's life. Look at Southampton fans. Oh my God. I can't watch this. I think I need to turn this off, bro. I need to turn this off. Southampton fans celebrating at Stamford Bridge.
I turned it off as soon as that full time whistle got blew.
Another weekend where it's gonna be so crap, and then you have this whole week of work to look forward to, and it's 4 a.m. We can't even win at home, Stamford Bridge, against the 20th team in the Premier League without a manager. Do you know? I don't know if there's anything lower than this. Is there anything lower than this? Can it get any lower than this? This has to be the bottom of the pit. The only positive I can see is from here, it's only upwards, right? That's
I
the
think the
only
manager celebrating the interim manager. Oh my.
This guy is an interim manager. But he rocked up at Stamford Bridge like he was the Don. Suit, turtleneck and all, everything.
The only person that looks like an interim manager right now is Potter.
How can our owners continue with this, man? How can our own 2 out of 15? 2 out of 15. What's that, bro? What percentage is that? Oh my god, that's 13%. That's 13%. 13% win rate in the last 15 games. President Jafar, thank you so much for the super chat. The guy gave it all. The guys gave it their all, Miz. Yeah, it was a spirited performance. It happens. That's life. Felix, thank you so much for the super chat. PY said stadium was booing Potter and toxic. Whole Twitter saying he has to go. There is no way he stays after losing to 20th. Saints had 9 losses in 10. Donation, thank you so much for the super chat. If Potter gets sacked, thank you, Saints. Ryan, talk to me about the second half, bro.
I think the second half. Individual quality. João Felix. I didn't know what happened in the first half. You all told me that he wasn't in the game, but him dropping into the pockets, receiving that ball, turning, laying it off to our attackers, that's helped a lot. Sterling has been really good. I think he should have put away those 2 chances, but Sterling has been good. Havertz was linking up play really well, but his final decision making, not knowing when to shoot, not knowing when to pass, has let us down in the final third again. But that's not just a one-off. That's been years in the making. I think that tactically we haven't been good, but individuals have been performing. But how long would these individuals perform? That's my whole question. Because if the structure is not there, I can't expect Zhao to do it every game. I can't expect Sterling to do it, every game. So could it get worse than this? That's the next question. Because 2 wins, you said it, 13% win percentage in our last 15 games. That is relegation form.
That's mad. That's
That's relegation form.
That's mad.
We have 5 wins. We have 8 wins. Tuchel has gotten half of those wins for us.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Out of the 8 that we've got this season, Tuchel's got half?
Yeah. In Premier League.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Nah. I'm sorry, guys. Potter's got to go, man. I'm sorry, man. Our owners, he's got to go. He has to. This is mad. Why should he get the opportunity to look out to play with these players? Why should it be him? One like a proper manager, a world class manager. I'm happy to give that person a chance to be the long term manager at Chelsea Football Club. Why does it have to be Graham Potter? Do you want to take care of this from Constantine?
Yeah, Potter can't manage our squad. Oba not on the bench
Ryan not
to
there?
sub on. Yeah. Oba not on the bench to sub on when chasing the game. Resting key players too, just giving easy points. Like it's Brighton. Even at Brighton, he didn't give away easy points like this to the lower teams. Sometimes he got very lucky against some teams, but even at Brighton, he didn't do this bad. The pressure from the fans, Potter is not even able to cope up with. What are your thoughts on this, Ryan? The super chat?
I walked out in 99 minutes. Sorry, I had the atmosphere, toxic players uninspired. GP walked out as in Stamford Bridge, or
Yeah, he went to the match.
my thought is that thanks for your super chat, bro. Um,
At
no,
this point, it's
but
just time for the super chat. That's all. I'm
I think
sorry,
that,
Alhambra, that you're having to see this, but
but you know
it's a
what is,
shambles.
I would say that a lot of people who are supporting this manager, I think this was the final straw for them. Like on Twitter, you've seen a bunch of people, they finished with him, you know. You can't trust this process anymore. You
No,
can't.
you can't.
If
Ryan,
this
even
process
Ole Gunnar
Bro,
Solskjaer
says,
did better
losing
than
to
this.
the 20th team. Losing to
this
the
this
20th
process
team.
isn't one of this process isn't one of success. This is one of failure.
I swear Oli did better than this. And he had Maguire at the back.
Yeah, I should tweet that. I should tweet get Ole and only one
Nah,
man could turn this around.
nah, Ryan, I know you're a bad guy, but nah, that is new levels of shamelessness. Nah. Get Ole
So
in there.
someone tweeted Rome wasn't built in one day. Oh
Uh,
my god.
Room.
my
Bro,
internet's giving up again. President Jafar, thank you so much for the super chat. I'd take AVB over Potter right now. Potter out. Look, I think he has to go. I think he has to. Man. I really do.
yeah.
Because
Ah,
this is insane. Like owners can keep appreciating. I don't know what review they did, and the 100 days review, and Graham Potter passed with flying colors. Today there was a lot of Potter actually got wrong. A lot of things. Second half was just a blur for
Miss,
me.
Do you
I
think
was just
these
so
owners
baffled by the
would
first
sack
half.
Potter? Do you think these not Potters, these owners
It looks like they
would
won't. It
sack
looks like they
Potter?
won't. It looks like they won't. It looks like they're willing to see what he can bring next season.
if you're going to
They're not going to give up on
carry
him.
on like this, I mean, if you're going to carry on like this, Prince, the next season might as well be a write off as well because this guy isn't going to do anything at this point. If you're not going to make the players turn up now, how do I expect you to turn the players up for next season? I don't know how the
Yeah,
preseason will go out.
I don't have faith. I don't have faith. I feel like what the real issue is, boys. Let me really break it down now, right? the real issue is I feel like Graham Potter's not like he's not aggressive enough to these players. Like he doesn't set the mood. It's as if with Graham Potter, you know when you're like a parent, right? Like me being a parent, you take your kid out for the football game during the week that they participate, and you tell your son or you tell your daughter that look, the result doesn't really matter. Go out there and have fun. You tell your kid, yeah, like it's not about the results. Just go out there and have fun. It's all about having fun. I think Graham Potter does that. I think he just goes out and I don't think he creates a mood to breed success. I think he creates a mood where it's very laissez-faire, it's very casual. It's okay. All right, you didn't win today, you'll win tomorrow. Okay, you didn't win tomorrow, no problems. You'll win the day after.
We are literally depending on individual brilliance, and this individual brilliance will only continue on until some games, until they lose hope, they lose their individual brilliance, and that's all. We are done for them. Then we won't get any results. It is only going to be a couple of games until Bajaj starts making some mistakes. Enzo starts dropping down
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Mudrik
Today
starts
Enzo
Felix
wasn't
can't do
good.
it every game.
And Felix can't do every single game. Enzo wasn't good today.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Steve, thank you so much for the super chat. Southampton now has 18 points and are still 20 of which they got from us. Oh yeah, they did the double on us, by the way. They beat us early in the season and they beat us again. How can we make any progress like this? This is on GP. Although that last one was Thomas Tuchel, but I hear you. CFC Blue, thanks so much for the super chat. Check PY's tweet, Miz, and Potter needs to go. Sai, can you bring up that PY's tweet by any chance?
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Raymond, thanks so much for the super chat. Who takes over from here? Because this can't continue. Has to be Hansi Flick. There's a reason why Hansi Flick has been around. There's a reason why Hansi Flick has been around. It has to be Hansi Flick now. Oba1, thanks so much for the super chat. We know Potter will stay on only if core players turn. We know Potter will stay only if core players turn. Will he be sacked? I doubt Potter long term, but for now we have to go through it. Gonna go read a book. I don't think we have to go through this. We've gone through enough. We've gone through enough. Rejo Park, thanks so much for the super chat. The patients and GP merchants are silent. Yeah, where are they now? Where are they now? Because this was a must win. And you lost at home to 20th place Southampton without a manager. Point 44, thank you so much for the super chat. Who replaces Potter? I'd go with Hansi Flick. I think Ryan was right. A couple of weeks ago, he was saying this team is probably tailor-made for Hansi Flick.
Yeah.
And I know some of you guys will laugh, or what's he going to do with Conor Gallagher and Mount? Well, bin them. He'll bin them. He'll bin them.
Yeah.
Straight up bin them. Someone said check out.
I'm just reading the PYS tweet to you.
Let me check. I'll check it on Twitter.
Yeah. I'm not able to bring it up. So.
I've never experienced something like that at the end of the match between fans, players, and managers. Wow, what happened? What happened? What happened after the match? I've never experienced something like that at the end of the match between fans, players, and manager. I wonder what happened. What happened? What actually happened?
It's a madness what's happening at Chelsea.
What happened? They turned away my broadcast. A whole lot of booing. Oh, there was a lot of booing. Yeah. Anyone on the live chat, if you've actually been in the match and you're just tuning in.
Alhambra has been in the match. He put up a super chat too.
Alhamza, let me know, bro.
Let me just read that super chat again if I find it.
And more, thanks so much for the super chat, Miz. This ain't about the mood. There is no tactics, no shape, no philosophy or direction. We're just being headless chicken. It's not about the players. Now, I've always said it's not even about recently I've been saying it's not about the players. Today I said the first half, it was mad. The way we set out was so strange. And it is somewhat about the mood. Like the manager has to create the situation. The manager, in my opinion, has to create the scenario why this is a big occasion. At home, we've not been doing well. We win. How's Southampton, as soon as the whistle goes off in the first half, they look much hungrier. They look much more proactive. That's on Graham Potter to set the mind. We were not in the races in the first half, and second half was chaotic. Just imagine for a second, David Datra Fofana had to come to the left wing. Madueke became a wing back. Mount was right wing. This is Graham Potter just too mad. Not having Chukwuemeka in the bench, not having Aubameyang. I get it. You don't appreciate Aubameyang, but you need points, my man. You need points. You need goals. If anything, you'd back Oba for goals. With players that we've brought in now, with João Felix, with Enzo, you think they wouldn't thrive to play with a player like Aubameyang up front? Someone who actually knows how to score goals. I know he's not set the world on fire for us, but there was a little moment where Oba was doing good. And that was with a bunch of losers that we were playing with back then. Now we've got ballers, and you want to continue on with Havertz. Obviously, this game you didn't. You started with David Fofana, but you didn't continue keeping him through the middle, and you took him off at halftime. Today was mad. Today, Graham Potter actually, once again, he has embarrassed himself. Musa, thank you so much for the super chat. CFC, please bring in a manager.
Just before you speak about that super chat, yeah, I'll lose this Alhamdulillah super chat again. I'll just read out what he said. He went to the stadium, looks like. He said, walked out in the 99th minute. Sorry, I had to. Atmosphere is toxic. Players uninspired. GP clueless. Shame on anyone that defended him. Saw it coming.
Wow.
And you know what? I'm proud of our fans because they are upholding the standard that we know, bro. We are Chelsea. Now, I know we have to remember that. We are Chelsea.
Yeah.
We are Chelsea. We cannot forget the Chelsea that was built for the past 20 years.
And Ryan, it feels like some of the fans forgot that we are Chelsea. Like, this is not the levels for us. 2 out of 15 is not the level for us.
Maybe you're doing a post-match analysis. You're doing a post-match review.
I'll do a separate video for that. Ryan, are you out with this manager now? Is it done?
Listen, something has to be done. We are sounding like RJP journalism. I didn't mean that one. Something can't be done. No, but no. I honestly, Miz, I don't like saying if I'm a manager out because that seems more like a campaign. But do I think this is the right manager to take Chelsea where they need to be in the long term and short term? No. Short term is a definite no. Anybody who says short term will delusion. But I can understand why people would think long term. But for me, there's not enough evidence to ground that to say that this is the guy for us long term. Honestly, it could do further long term damage if we keep him here because results is important. Don't let anybody trick you to say the season was over. Results. We lost 20 place Southampton, right? West Ham drew, and Fulham drew. If we had won those 3 winnable games, we would have been in the top 4. So don't let anybody tell you that the season was over since November and results didn't matter. Results do matter. It still matters because we still are in Champions League. We still can make European football, if not top 4. The results do matter. I don't. And this, I told you. I told you. If you don't have the trophies to show why you could be a long-term guy to steer this project, well, then you need to show us in the short term that tactically you could get this team to win 3 points because we have the personnel that could win 3 points against these teams.
100%.
And
This is
he
what
have
you said
shown
a long
nothing.
time back. This is what you said a long time back, that it's not about building a philosophy now. It's not about building a structure or a system, because that takes time. That takes time. It's about managing to get 3 points. Just get the 3 points. Build the momentum. Grit it out. Absolutely grit it out.
And why
Fight.
does building a philosophy has to be all or nothing for? You either have philosophy or no philosophy. Why can't you build the foundation of the philosophy while still getting results? And then bit by bit
Exactly.
adding a brick while still getting your 3 points, your 3 points. And in a season's time, then your full philosophy will come in while still getting results.
It's like we need the full philosophy to finish, and that's only we can accept it. Build by little bricks. There has been no bricks, man. In fact, it's just the whole thing has been a big brick of BS. Musa, thank you so much for the super chat. CFC, please be a manager to save these players' careers. Clueless Potter is the wrong man at the right time. If he remains the coach, no win for the remaining fixtures. Point 44
I
again.
love
Thank you
that.
so much for the super chat. Don't let this. Yeah, that previous super chat was brilliant, actually. Don't let this Mount
Wrong
strike
manager at
a
the right
stinker
time.
go under the radar. Oh, no way. But what's the point of talking about him, though? What's the point of talking about him?
Yeah. Doesn't matter, no man.
He's been dropping stinkers for a long time anyway. Like I'm not moved. I'm not moved one bit that he's dropped another stinker.
You know
Alba,
what?
thank you so much for the super chat. Potter two
This
passive.
Potter guy. Sorry, read the super chat.
Brighton standards, ruthless manager needed. We had Tuchel, no pressing, no urgency from manager, which transfers to players. Yeah. And this guy's having a lot of help. Like now we've got all these people in the background, Vivell, Winston Lee, this, that, the other. Like this guy's getting a lot of help. Yeah, go on, Ryan.
No, just saying this Potter guy has stagnated my writing career, bro. Bro, like
Yeah.
I went to go as manager, like every match, even if he lost, every match was he tried something tactically once or twice during a game that you could write on, that you could enjoy.
You were
Bro,
so excited
I'm
when Tuchel was
stopped.
the manager. You were so excited. Today, honestly, you will have nothing to write about besides writing a opinion-based piece to say that Graham Potter needs to go. Tactically, you can't write anything because it was poor. Alhambra, thanks so much for the super chat. Guys, the fans were basically screaming at Potter to get sacked. Players were signaling to not do that. Think about Ole after that Watford game. Why would these players as well, bro? Shut your mouth, man. Players were signaling not to do that. Why? Who's to blame then? I just get the feeling Graham Potter, he does not have this siege mentality. He's too easy. He doesn't have this killer mentality, the ruthlessness. I don't think he smells blood. Priyanka, thank you so much for the super chat from Mourinho's Chelsea to Potter. What have we become? It's painful to watch. This is what Ryan was saying. We've lost identity. I remember Ryan was saying this close to like 3 months ago.
Bro, I need some Hansi Flick or Enrique or Zidane ball, bro. I need some tactical threads to I need my threads back, bro. I miss doing them.
But we need to somehow make sure that we go through against Dortmund. And I'm not confident with Graham Potter. And if that happens, if Sarah's still around and we play against Dortmund and we get knocked out, I think that would be it's already a disaster of a season, but that would just be too much. That would just be too much. Rejo Park, thank you so much for the super chat. GP started Mount, shifted Madueke and declared Mount, took off Fofana, left Mount on, gets a banner for what? The Mount effect is toxic. So true. So true. Mount got a banner for being damn crap. Apparently, mentally, we need to look after Mount. What about the mental effects on Cucurella? How he's been getting booed by our own fans. Well, thank you so much for the super chat. Man was playing Mudryk at left wing back and played Mount as Lukaku in the game that we are 1-0 down. It's actually pretty crazy. All right, we're going to wrap things up. I'm going to do the review and we'll go from there. Just last super chat. Himanshu, thank you so much for the super chat. India on back foot and Chelsea L ruined the weekend. Ruined all of our weekends, man. All of our weekends. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Smash the like button before you go. If you're here for the first time, subscribe as well. I'll drop the review very, very soon. Until next time, take care. See ya.